the access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
We'll do it just on the honor code.
On the honor code. This week's game of D&D. Are you overweight? Check your character sheet.
I am. But technically I'm not. I put some stuff in my brooch.
Okay.
Next.
Yeah, you guys have a I gave you an inventory item, so I didn't have to think about this.
A DM solution to carrying capacity.
I gave you an item that's another plane of existence that you just get to throw stuff in.
I've already put a bunch of shit in there. There's a lot.
Oh, all right. That was fast. That felt like a fast 3 minutes.
I sped it up.
My lamp burnt out, so I've got really aggressive, harsh lighting.
I thought you said burnt down.
My lamp burnt down. It was stricken down like a sinner in church. Anyways, last time on this game, you guys completed the first arc of the game, maybe settling is the wrong way to put what you guys did to Wharftown, but upheaving the current system, intervening in a international political plot to steal natural resources from the country of Kalinia. Your Bali superiors pointing out that some kind of plot, both take over the country, influence the country, and to influence the power of the Bali, is going on in the backgrounds. And what you guys did slowed it, interrupted the problems, and you met the Mistress of Pleasure, Mistress Pelia. The first of the 7, or the five that you've met in person of the Bali. So 5? It's 5. I didn't make 7. That was too many. I remember thinking 7's too many. 5 is totally plenty. And after that, she effectively told you mission complete. You took the last bit of information to her about the mines and Hanning's plans with Garen, and intercepted a note about him meeting a contact somewhere in rural Relendor. You then finished your smuggling trip. A few people bought some stuff. Vic's the only one who sent me a list of shopping, so I don't know if we'll go back to the honor code on if you guys did shopping.
I shopped.
If you bought magic things, you need to tell me. So if you just bought normal stuff, totally cool. Buy it up. But she gave you a journal and told you that the ports and the obvious ways into Relendor will probably, now that what seems to be a war is beginning, will not be safe. And she told you about an ancient path deep in the mountains of Kalinia called the Path of Friendship. After which you took the journal, went to the port, delivered the last bit of ore to the smuggler's ship, and they said they had one night of sailing before you guys would get to your stop. and we're just gonna gloss over what happened on the boat. It's not worth rehashing.
Didn't somebody make something?
Look,
I made
checks
a
were
cake.
made.
Yeah.
Checks were made, and
I mean, I did some alchemy. Alchemy.
and we pick up on the ship. Night, a day of sailing has passed, and the captain of the ship has alerted you guys that the drop-off is upcoming. You guys see you're on the east coast of the shore, so it's to your left, heading north. And you see the tall, reaching mountains of the Kalinian range, the peninsula. Very cliff-like, large rolling waves. But as you guys are kind of turning, there is a bit of a cove-like water break, a gap in the mountains where you can get a ship through, and the captain points, and your stop's in there. An entrance to
Thank
the
you.
path in an old village.
Thank you, Captain.
You're not stopping, right? You said that we have to take the small boat.
We've got a dinghy ready to descend. You guys see one of the little tender rowboats hanging over the side.
Shotgun.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You can see it.
I'll grab a paddle and hand one to Siddle. All right, big guy. Want to paddle us in?
Yeah. I can paddle.
I've packed it with some rations and water.
Generous, thanks.
A few torches
Much
as well.
appreciated.
Anything else? You guys ready to plop? You guys, I assume plop is the verb when you drop one of those into the ocean.
Yeah.
For sure. We plop.
You guys plop down, and it's probably 7 to 8 foot swells.
Oh, shit.
Not super crazy, but not calm.
Oh boy.
And it's definitely got the jerky in and out tidal
Hope y'all don't get
situation going
seasick.
on. And it was stated, Seedle, please make a vehicle water navigation check.
What would that be?
Are you proficient in vehicles water?
Probably just a regular
No.
strength check right now.
What? Yeah. Would that be under language? I mean, I don't.
I think
Being-
No, not language. Like tools.
These are-
or, like,
It'll
be under
drivers,
that.
Like, there's,
It'd be in that area,
in
yeah.
tools.
yeah, and I.
It lives in tools if you have it. If you don't have it, it's in tools. It's not there.
I don't
Yeah.
got it. Nope.
So, yeah, I feel like strength check, or you can you can choose your check. I have a feeling it's going to be strength, not to assume barbarian choices.
I'm rowing the boat.
You're
right?
paddling a rowboat, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
that seems like.
there's
strength
different
to me.
ways, you can try to read the water and use wisdom, survival. I could be convinced of,
Nah, I don't need to do that.
but
Since I
you
called
can also just
shotgun-
dig them rows in and start pulling.
Yeah.
Guidance.
11.
Well,
Guidance. You get the D4.
Yeah, I'll take the D4.
I was gonna give him help since I called shotgun. Was looking out, but guidance is good enough.
13 total with guidance.
13. This is a struggle. You guys probably spend a solid 20, 30 minutes of Cedar just rowing. Doc's going left, rock to pull your other left. You guys crest a few of the waves and then splash. The bow gets stuffed a few times. You guys are wet. But 13, nothing terrible happens. You guys eventually get through. Beaten up by the sea for sure. Wet from the salty spray. But you get through this gap, and as you get through the gap, it acts kind of as a wave break, and the waters in here are much more stable, much calmer. And you see around you 50 to 100 foot cliffs as you kind of go through, and then cut into the pocket of the cove carved out of the mountainside. There are stone houses similar to the stone parts of Wharftown, not the newer part built on, but the older buildings in the city, the same kind of style. And there's a stone dock that has a cut zigzag staircase up. And there's a few different stone houses built in. No torchlight, no signs of life from.
Are they built out of the
They're carved into the side.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I think was it the not Aztec, but
there's in Arizona or something. There's
yes, I was gonna say Sedona. Yeah.
Pueblo, the Pueblo people.
Is that it? Yeah. Tight.
The adobe houses.
I don't want to guess and then be racist on accident.
No, it's like the adobe houses.
Yeah.
I won't comment.
People that made Photoshop. Yeah.
I can't comment, unfortunately.
We entered the town.
I hear their PDFs are great.
Yeah, they're known for their PDFs.
They're known for their PDFs. So yeah, you guys are there. This is where you guys are in charge. This is the portion
and up
of the introduction.
Up the stairs, there is looks to be a tunnel through the mountains.
You see 3 or 4 facades of smaller houses. And then it kind of goes in deeper from here.
No people, no ghost town, kind of.
Nothing immediate. No, if you want to look for specifics or things like that, but through your passives, everyone's passives and things, it seems this is not occupied.
I think I'll start heading up those stairs and maybe.
Well, we should probably tie off the boat first, maybe. The dinghy.
If you want.
I don't know.
I honestly sink it.
I feel like this is kind of a one-way trip.
All right, but burn it up.
Or
Well, don't burn it. I mean, just
how big is boat?
It's pretty wet. You guys got drilled.
Let's pull it up onto shore. If someone else can use it for whatever they need it for, they can use it.
all right. Well,
To Phil, maybe it fit in your hole.
No, I don't think so. My holes. Got
It would be
limits.
real tight.
My hole's got limits, and it's already pretty full.
Okay. Yeah, I just leave it.
I didn't look. You filled the hole up already?
A lot of 10-foot long items.
It's just like a spike trap when you jump in. So many 10-foot long objects.
I read the instruction manual.
The 10-foot long pole, I'll take 30. Cool.
they did say this journey was going to be kind of dangerous. So,
Are we taking the Friendship Road?
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, well,
you have another idea?
no. I just wanted to make sure I was on the same 10 pages that are in this journal as everyone else.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna take a look at these houses, see if there's anybody here. If not, we'll dig through it, see what we can find. Maybe there's some info on this path. So.
Again, the journal has got quite a bit of info.
Okay. Well, maybe we can find more.
Is
Hello? Anybody
not really.
home?
Subtle.
No response.
I mean, we can look, but I think it's a...
Does anyone know this area at all?
Mm-mm.
Can't say I do.
I think we
Or
rolled that last week too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
I'll go up to the first establishment
Mm-hmm.
and I'll give it a good knock.
The doors aren't really there.
Oh,
I was gonna ask her the doors made of stone or like.
I'll peek through whatever doorway or window.
It looks to be like a 2-room little like cottage situation.
Okay,
There's a old fireplace, nothing in it.
just like a checkpoint, like shelter thing. Nothing
No, it
crazy.
looks like remnants of like a house. Piles of old decayed wood rotted from the sea spray. There's like a thick goop on the ground as you kind of walk in, and you realize it's like a rug that's lost its
Oh, so these weren't used anytime recently.
not lived in. Yeah.
Okay. I'll try and do a little search. Maybe I can find like, I don't know, another journal, or maybe just any remnants of like what this path holds, or
Yeah, investigate it up.
I shall. I'm not that great at that, but I will
Do it.
5.
5? Yeah, this place, it's seeming like time and the sea, the moisture and the salinity of like the environment has really sped up the decaying process of a lot of this stuff.
Gotcha. I'll just walk out. Just a wet rug in this one.
It doesn't look like too many people live here. I would like to look for specifically, kind of like in the thieves' camp world. So I know that this is like a path for kind of more roguish types or like smugglers and stuff. Look for any markings of that variety, like secret markings that only smugglers would know.
Make an investigation.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone comes through here very often.
Actually, what is your passive?
It's a 3. Passive investigation is 8.
8? Okay.
Perception.
I thought you had a
and
high
insight are
passive one.
No, my perception and insight are high, but
Okay.
I don't look at stuff. People and dangers, but not stuff.
Yeah, so you guys kind of explore the area a little bit, and there's maybe, you find 10, 15 of these, all in very similar situations. The tunnel and the houses, you guys get deeper in from the daylight, and the light of the sky fades as you get deeper in the tunnels. Do you guys all see in the dark okay, or what's your dark situation?
I'm pretty good in the dark. I have 120 feet dark vision.
vision? Yeah, who's got it? Raise a hand.
Half elves have
Anyone
dark.
else?
I've
I
got
got-
my belt. I can light
No?
up my
Got 60
belt.
feet.
Yeah. So I guess that's more the question. Like you guys are gonna be in the dark for the foreseeable future here. What is your guys' default like? Are you gonna always have spells, like cantrippy spells going, or like what's your dark transition kind of vibe?
Yeah, I'll have to
You have
use
the
my
light on your belt going?
Yeah.
I bought a bullseye lantern. Maybe I can just, if I don't want to exhaust you, Doc, maybe we just light this lantern.
Hey, ain't no thing but a chicken wang. I'll be good.
So a few torches,
It's gotta be a Dr. Philism.
like hand torches from my backpack.
All right. Well, I mean, we have the lantern if we need it, but if you're just gonna crotch light this place up.
Yeah, I'll give myself a 20-foot radius.
He's
40
gonna light
foot
up with
for
his
dim.
grundle.
My
We now know what
grundle-
that word means, don't we?
The
Squeak?
grundle is lit.
The grundle's lit, and so am I.
I'm gassed up from the grund, and let's get this party on the road. All right, so yeah, you guys, as you get in there, in the middle of the houses, the tunnel gets a little wider, like it was a larger thoroughfare. And yeah, there seems to be He continues going deeper. They kind of merge and collect into a maybe 15-foot wide, 20-foot tall, rectangular tunnel that heads deeper in.
I'm gonna undo the holster on my sword. Well, has anyone been in caves? I know we've all been in the mine before, but is anyone, I don't know, particularly keen on spelunking?
I've got some equipment, and I believe you do as well, but nope, I don't like caves. They're wet and damp and dark and full of creatures.
Agreed. More of a city guy myself.
I'll third that sentiment, but I'm pretty dexterous.
All right. Well, what about you, cleric boy? Sorry.
I don't know if I've heard him talk, so I don't even know what to imitate.
No, I don't.
He goes.
You decide as
He goes
that
like this. He goes.
All right, Ziddle. I mean,
I'm not afraid of cave. I've never been in cave though, so I don't know.
Not afraid. Never been. Not afraid. Oh.
You've done circus work, and a circus tent's like a canvas cave, right? You got this. I believe in you.
It's like a canvas cave.
I've been in a cave or two before. Not for long, but
well, we got our winners.
He doesn't have a light spell. I did check to see if the silent cleric would glow, but he's not glowing. He doesn't have it.
I guess I'll lead the way.
Yeah, I'll stay in the middle.
I'll be right behind you, Vic.
I'll be right behind Vic.
No, I'll be right behind Vic.
I'll stand with you, Cyril. Are you okay? I'm not trying to take your place or anything.
I play.
We all have our own strengths.
I've never been in cave. How wide is cave?
About 15 feet if I do this and extrapolate from the data that I'm gathering.
Okay.
And if I do this, it's probably about 20 feet high.
You got a good eye,
man.
Inspiration.
Man of science.
You get DM inspiration for that right there.
All right. First inspiration of the campaign, I think. I'll mark that.
For active listening. There's inspiration for active listening.
But the size could change. So
I was
just
gonna say Roger got one before.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
sorry, second.
2.
Look,
First is the
I
worst,
think
second is the
inspiration
best.
should be used more for no reason.
Minus inspiration for misinformation.
Inspiration.
misinspiration.
Misinspiration. I can point at you and tell you to re-roll the dice if I don't like it.
Yeah.
Hold up, since Plotting
That's a
Hooks
scary
died, is she
precedent.
gonna be replaced with misinspiration?
Misinformation. my next
I love
my
that.
next NPC drag queen that I have to throw at you.
Fitting name.
It's actually so funny.
That's a great one because
It
you're not
works
sure
on
if it's
so many.
misinformation or just like lady information. It's like,
Yeah.
which one is it?
One way to find out.
So you guys progress forward and begin your journey. There is no light other than that which you provide. The cave, as you walk, after about an hour, gets less cut and more natural. The walls are not so flat. It starts to, the ceiling starts to turn into more of a natural formation. But the ground seems like a packed dirt almost still. So it was traveled, well worn.
I'd like to make a check here for a couple things.
Sure.
Any type of fungal or algae growth or like plant growth, and signs of recent traversal. Two things I'm looking for.
So I want to.
I bet you do, and I want to give it to you.
Stop.
He's married.
Stop.
He's married to a boy.
Stop it. He's gonna hear you.
What do you need?
I think perception for that. If it was just
Perception?
the if it was just looking for like fungus and stuff, I'd be fine with survival. But if
I can persuade you for like a nature.
not for clues of recent passage.
Okay,
No. If you
okay.
want to not look for that and just look for the plants and stuff, I'm fine with nature. But
Okay,
there's not like the recent passage portion that feels more like a perception.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this recently attained inspiration.
Scrap. Just like that. They come and they go.
A dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
That filthy little dirty 20.
Nasty little 20.
It's nasty.
Yeah,
It's like
pick
Rumble
up
20.
you find some. No, man. Some. Let's say 100 gold worth of like rare cave fungus. 20's good.
No, I thought you were gonna stop at 100 gold.
Yeah,
No.
me too. I was like, wait, what?
Like, what?
No, you don't just find a pile of gold. You find like a thin kind of slime fungus that has like a purple blue hue to it, and you're able to like peel it off, maybe with like a few of the what do they call the little flat scoops?
A scupula.
A scupula. You scupulate that thing right up.
I scupulate.
Are we
All
going
right, yeah.
down any passageways, or is it mostly a straight sort of cavern?
So far, it's not been like straight, but
It's like
there
one
hasn't
singular-
been at the start there was more connecting like feeding situations, but for the last maybe 30 minutes after you got a little bit away, it's been just this passage, and it does curve and like angle meander a little bit, but yeah.
Can I identify this, or do I have to wait?
No, you identify that it's about worth that much money.
Okay, so it's just
I'm thinking
Something.
for like alchemy and stuff when it's asking for material costs and stuff. Like I don't want to come up with the name
No,
of every ingredient, but
No,
I
I
know
got you.
there's gold costs. So like this is a potential alchemical ingredient for use in whatever your flavor of potion is going to be. You know, maybe he's inventing his own recipe for the potion of this, and
all right. Cool, very cool.
Maybe.
I don't know, a little fun. See, you could blow up, you know. So yeah, after Doc
won't,
kind of
but my
stops
doll
the
will.
situation and scoops some of the mold and the fungus off of the wall, you guys carry on for.
I think I saw some of that slimy fungus on the floor of the ship last night.
Well, I was fucked up on a weird cake, but we're not going to talk about that right now, okay?
You was cake
All right.
wasted,
I was cakested.
Just like fermented.
and I was angry. I don't know.
I was seeing red.
Oh, you guys made a cake and didn't give any to Elias?
It was short notice for his birthday. For Dr.
Oh yeah,
Phil.
that's right. Birthday cake.
And it was little cake, not many ingredients.
How many though?
Enough.
Don't
How'd you make it? Yeah.
a
What were they? What were the ingredients?
It's hard to remember. I was upset because of lack of ingredients. I went into a rage when I made cake.
But then you had the right amount of ingredients, or how'd that work?
I had the right amount of rage.
All right.
And 5 verbal threats. A dash of sugar. Yeah, so as you guys continue on, it's been maybe 5 or 6 hours on this journey. Relatively boring so far. Yeah.
Real quick, there was no sign of recent traversal. Because that was another thing that I asked for.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
You guys
I would be on the lookout. Now that it's getting a bit deeper into the cave and kind of like a. You said it was like a lot of things feeding into this, and like now this is kind of like a main passageway.
It was for a while, and it's been kind of this like underground, like not like a tube. It's not like perfect. It's a natural formation, but yeah, it's been this passage for a while, and the cracks and things you've been seeing don't seem big enough to be like paths, but like there's gaps occasionally and things like that. You guys would have seen critters, cave critters and things like that. Like, you've seen those like white see-through like scorpions or spider things inside the caves. Everything's white and kind of translucent because they never see light and like crawling around. That stuff's around. It's not dead. There's life, but it doesn't seem like people have been here in a while. And as you guys kind of keep going, and I don't think any of you are really accustomed to this kind of thing, as you said. So, you know, you guys think back to Wharf Town and the mine and how it was at the start. It was very cut through. It was almost like an underground city until you guys got to the very edge of the mine where they were doing harvesting, and it turned back into more natural formations. But even then, you were only down there for a few hours. It was a trip down, and then you always knew that you'd be out. And the thought of the situation you're in, you guys keep walking, and it's been hours now, that you started a journey unsure how long it's going to take and unsure how long it will be until you see the sun again. All of those things start to kind of sit in, and the shadows cast by the belt light of Doc. If you're feeling like your character may be a little uneasy or stressed or tensed out by this situation, the dancing shadows cast along like the natural stone walls begin to give you doubts, wondering if something's watching you. Those of you feeling especially paranoid may be hearing a weird echo from behind, like a footstep, or just the quiet, the only sounds being brought by the group. The sensory deprivation of all of it is starting to eke in to your minds. And as all of these thoughts are crossing your minds, you reach a larger cavern, some of those feeder tunnels coming in, and then one larger tunnel. And Vic, you said you're watching out for stuff. Can you make a perception for me?
Yep.
I'm just gonna say a quick little prayer to Doct, my lesser god that I worship.
One of these days, 9.
It seems clear. The sensory stuff's kind of making you second guess what you're seeing and what you're hearing.
Yeah, I see the cavern, but I'm also looking back a lot, and I'm gonna get into my pouch and grab some ball bearings and start dropping them old Hansel and Gretel style. Like little breadcrumbs.
Well, we're deep in a cave. Nothing's happened yet. That's the short update. And it's eerie. Yes, so you start laying down a trail of breadcrumbs with the ball bearings. In this cavern where they're kind of coming together, similar dirt paths packed into the ground and things like that. But then the larger one, the stone seems a little smoother and worn. This, even with the 9 perception, this seems like the main path out.
Well, I think I stumbled upon at least the right way, probably. So, I guess we have that going for us.
That's nice.
You
You
wanna
used the caves, Vic? You said you were in a few.
I've been in. I mean, nothing like this, but I've been in a cave before.
Scared of the dark?
No, not particularly. Just there are some things I don't want to be caught off guard.
I think we'll be all right.
Ivan, we've been considering how an unknown length journey through a pitch black cave through the unknown has your character ever been in situations like this, or caves in general, or spent a night deep underground?
I have the light of Lathander on my side, and I feel confident that the caves would be fine to traverse.
Can't
I
fight
don't
that.
see shit for light down here.
At that, I'm going to use my... I think it's a cantrip. No, it's a first level spell.
Wow.
Oh no, it's a second level spell. I don't know if I like that as much.
It's all right. I've got my belt buckle. It's providing some light, as you can see.
Yeah, we have one source of light from Doc. Does Ivan have dark vision? No, he's a human, right? No, he doesn't.
I'm gonna crack my bullseye lantern in this bigger cave. It does do 60 feet.
Sure.
Yeah, that's great.
Sorry, my belt buckle isn't good enough for you, Vic. Jesus.
Well, it feels. I mean, what if we get split up?
Well, we could do that, or we couldn't. That's an option.
He's not wrong.
It's cone 60 feet, so I'm just kind of like.
So with
Which
the
way?
bullseye lantern, as you're tracing the walls, and you do see something that piques your interest. There's a series of scratch marks or grooves in one of the walls.
All right. Well, doesn't look.
Towards the large hole. You can
How
get
big
closer
are
and
the scratch? How
investigate.
big are this? Yeah, but how big are the scratch marks?
Not huge. Not huge.
Like
As you kind of
raccoon
approach-
scratches, or like?
As you kind of approach, you do notice it is. It looks like what would be something of the size of a raccoon scratches, but as you get closer, you do recognize the patterns of a thieves' cant. And it's
Well-
labeled this way on the big tunnel.
Well, I thought this was some chicken scratch, but it's actually put here by the way of the thieves.
He just starts doing sign language again.
He's thanking the wall in sign language.
So,
Well, that means that the paths here are probably more traverse, but could also be filled with danger.
Well, from what I've seen, this place hasn't been occupied in any discernible amount of time. You know, sometimes you roll really good and there ain't shit there.
yeah.
You guys recall Miss Augustia referencing a logbook that the last documented traversal of the Path of Friendship was a little over a year ago by someone they're aware of.
That checks out. I mean, we
Yeah, you guys have found nothing contrary so far to that.
a lot can happen in a year, though.
I think we just take it slow and steady.
All right. You guys continue on following the signpost on the wall. This seems to be an area where more paths seem to meet again. You've passed a few more junctions. You continue to follow the scratches in the wall, saying which way to go. You see one series on a way labeled out. It's just called it's just written exit really fast in Thieves' Cant. This goes on for another probably hour or so, and deeper and deeper until you get to maybe 8 hours after you started your journey. It's probably 2 p.m. from when you were out on the ocean in the morning. You get to a large cave that's maybe 50 feet across and to 100 feet. It's a cavern, and the path here is very smooth dirt packed, and where it's not, it's smooth stone.
All right.
As you're entering in, Thieves' Cant on the wall, a series of scratches just said the path.
Hey, Vic.
Looks like the way, yeah.
Is there any indication? It looks like you keep looking at raccoon doodles and knowing what's going on, at least from, what I can tell. Does this seem like the end or the beginning of the path of friendship? Like, are we going backwards? Or are we going forwards? Because I got some questions.
This is definitely the way that we should be going.
Sure. But are we going... I don't know.
Wait.
There's a journal entry here called The Whispering Cave, and I thought I heard some strange voices. I'm just wondering if they were coming out or going in as this journal was written. I don't know. It's just a thought. We can keep going. It's no big deal.
Well, I haven't read shit in probably 8 to 10 years. The
do what now?
I quit.
I gave up.
What did that logbook say? And you can just paraphrase.
Well, the first entry is day 3, the Lantern Arch. The last entry is day 19, the Whispering Cave, and I could have swore I heard some whispers.
Day 19. Oh, look!
Yeah, we're in for it.
Okay. I was about to say. I thought exit's right up here. That's what the chicken scratch said. But honestly, it could be written by an idiot.
What else did the diary reference?
Just milestones along the path of friendship, really.
Yeah, there's no possible way we would have moved 19 days' time in a few hours.
No, but if that's the end that we just hit, we might be going backwards through this journal, is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because you said the one thing said exit this way. Well, fuck, we just got in here. We ain't no 19 days in.
What's the last thing on the logbook say then?
That's the Whispering Cave. It's eerie, but oddly comforting.
But what's number 1?
Yeah,
that's
the last thing.
That's 3 days in. That's the Lantern Arch. There's some lanterns. They never go out. They're warm. The road feels safe.
I touch my lantern just to check the oil.
It's warm. I mean, it's been a few hours, so you're gonna have to decide. I don't know how much oil you bought. I do know they have.
Yeah,
It's probably a situational lantern.
Look, I see you checking your lantern for oil. I'm pretty sure, if we bed down tonight, I could whip you up some fresh oil.
That'd be good. I just got the stock amount, which is honestly, if it's gonna be 19 days, I might be turning this off here.
Yeah, then I'd say we probably
primarily dragging the coil back in.
I told you, man. I've got the belt of Guccification or whatever the hell, the grundle.
That is the only guaranteed persistent light. Actually, there's not. There's another guaranteed persistent light source.
But
We do
anyway,
have torches, but we should definitely focus on those with the natural affinity for the darkness.
let's not hold up our traversal here. I just am posing the question, are we going forwards or backwards with respect to what's written in the journal? Chronologically.
And I think that's a great question. Maybe start reading the book backwards then.
Like a manga.
Like a what now?
What?
It's
Mango.
canon. It's canon. He.
Ivan's a weeb.
Ivan's a weeb. Now I have to figure out which continent manga comes from.
They depict stories with characters, script, things like that.
No, any words? Because that's kind of where I get lost at.
So there are some, less than typical religious manuscripts. This manga is all religious stories.
Oh, and I'm back out. I
My
think.
favorite manga, the Bible.
Jesus the Son!
Hitaru!
God damn it.
The Bible's just an isekai.
Yes, exactly.
Isekai 316.
All right, well,
That sounds like the title of a podcast. The Bible says it's.
You said it's either we're hitting the Whispering Cave or the lanterns of what?
the lantern arch. So I would assume there's a large archway with giant, as the book says, the
Lanterns.
journal, giant lanterns that never go out.
Well, I don't see that anywhere. So
Maybe
What
we
was the
should
other
just
option?
progress through the cave and see if there are any whispers.
I'll listen for some whispers real quick.
We should keep an ear out for some whispers and an eye out for some lanterns.
Everyone, shh.
Yeah, perception check.
Everyone,
Everyone?
group perception?
I'm giving it to the guy who shushed and held a finger up.
Okay.
Guidance?
Christine?
Guidance. The guidance.
If Baldur's
17?
Gate taught me one thing,
Guidance every roll. You listen. No whispers.
No, nothing. Pretty dang quiet in here. So I
Okay.
guess
Well,
get your
I-
grundle light out, and I guess we'll just keep on trucking through.
All right, you guys
I guess-
continue on.
We'll know in 3 days.
Go for another. How long do you guys want to travel?
Until we
What's
get
your
tired.
pace you're trying to set? That's
That's
what I'm
what we're
asking.
trying
Are
to-
you trying to
pretty
Uh,
quick, right? We want to find the
pace,
first
or
checkpoint.
Are you
Yeah.
using any sleep? You're skipping sleep?
I feel like
No, I feel like we would definitely take the time to rest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't even think I'd know.
But I do want to go to the limit. I think we want to find at least a checkpoint, whether it correlates to the journal or we just make up our own.
I'd say max like 12
Really
to
tough as a
14
DM.
hours.
Can you take me to either a place you want or a place I'll make up?
No. Like, I don't know if there's something in the journal that, like,
Yeah,
Uh,
what is
day
this?
one.
How
There-
fast can we travel without getting a level of exhaustion? I guess this is the rules question.
We would need 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
So I would suggest until we hit a checkpoint or 14 hours. That gives us 10 hours of rest. We can do some work. Make
It's
some
been about
food.
10 hours already.
Damn. Well,
You guys are in there.
We're in there, man.
You got any cake left?
yeah. Actually, do you have any of that cake?
That's
I
fucked up.
only had one slice. So,
You have any
Siddle, you
ingredient?
got some pirate cake rolling around in them pants?
No,
I don't
but
want it. I don't want it.
Tell you what, we
He'll
made-
confuse it with something else. I don't want his pants cake.
How about some pence bread? From
You
Sister
still have
One.
bread in there?
No.
A pant loaf?
Dude, you gotta throw that bread away.
I
Definitely
I
moldy.
don't have. I tossed bread a while ago. I tell you what, though, we make out of this cave in one piece. There'll be cake.
Day one. I mean, you can't be saying if we're gonna make it out.
Anything in that
He's
journal
already.
about cake?
Fortunately not.
Are you making your own journal, Doc?
I'm taking notes.
Just asking. I don't know if you're making a journal or not. I think it'd be fun to compare the two.
There were some rations from.
I've got an idea. I think I should start a journal.
Yeah, good idea.
You're allowed to
Call it
start
We
a
Got
journal for
Issues.
sure.
Wonderful idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it "We Got Issues."
Issue number 1.
Is it dark in here or is it just me?
Chapter 1. The darkness in all of us.
You guys continue on as you chat. And yeah, you hit the 14 hours.
Okay, my feet can't take it anymore.
What, are we just gonna bed down in this fucking tunnel?
Yeah, I mean, we could go to the hotel next door if you want, Vic.
You want to turn around and hike out?
That's not what I meant. I mean, yeah, I guess I haven't seen. That's fine. Yeah, I'll put down my bag and.
I just don't know where else you'd like to sleep.
I was hoping to hit something, but we just like have been hiking down.
But he's not a camper. He's clearly not a camper. I don't know what I expected, but I didn't.
Vic's a glamper.
Yeah. Bring it back.
What do you mean no showers? I can take first watch. I gotta take it easy on the feet.
Dogs are barking.
For real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take a second. Maybe should we double up down here?
Could double up.
Yeah,
You want the rear or you want the front?
I'll take the top. I mean front.
The buddy system always works.
I'll watch the rear.
Well, I think I'm gonna buddy up here with Ivan.
That would be fine with me. I'll get my bed ready.
He doesn't know him very well.
Mhm.
That's why he said that. Yes, you guys bed down for the night. It goes by almost too quietly as you all are sitting on your watches and taking turns. Especially as you hear the soft sleeping of the rest of the group, unless anyone's just like sawing the logs. The same kind of just like, well, now I guess when Doc goes to sleep, the light goes out.
Mm-hmm.
So those of you watching when Doc's sleep, either having to burn some torches.
I mean, I could take my pants off and just hand.
I'm just relying on my dark vision.
Oh, no,
The
it's
120 feet, I feel like is
or
good enough distance.
Burn a few hours of fuel. But yeah, the realization of the journey you're on sets in, and it goes up, and at some point everybody's taking their turn sleeping, and everyone feels like they should start going. The time's passed. There's no visual indicators. No one has a clock that I'm aware of, a timepiece.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Actually,
an
when we went
Everyone's-
shopping. No.
But everyone has taken their rest, and it seems as if this is as good of a morning as you're going to get. Pitch dark, a dim 40-foot sphere of light in this cavern.
Could I try to make a internal clock check?
Internal clock. You want a circadian rhythm this problem?
Yeah.
It feels like morning. You don't have to.
Okay.
That was more flavor
Yeah.
of the vibe. But yeah, and like you're
Umami.
feeling rested. Everyone's like, okay, I'm feeling better. Everyone has the long rest if they had spent anything. Feel free to use the long rest, but I don't think anyone has.
So I can experimental elixir.
Yeah.
All right. Let me roll a D6.
Roulette.
That's a 4. What do we get
Ooh,
today?
and you guys are getting the bad checks out.
It's a D6. That's a 4 on a D6.
Oh, that's not as bad.
That's a potion of boldness. Don't mind if I do.
What are you cooking up, Doc?
Well, I'm not exactly sure. I've got about 6 things that I've been working on. A couple of them I've got down, and I know what they are. The first one is shit. Let me pull up my list. Give me just a second. The first one is a potion of healing. I know that
I was ready for names.
That'd be helpful.
And I think I made one a couple days ago and ended up giving it over to Elias here. That's a potion of resilience.
All right.
So those I know. Those are the 2 I know. This one that I made, it ain't gonna kill you. But
that's a good start.
Anybody want to hang on to it? I'm sure it'll come in handy if we have to battle somebody. It smells like it'll make you fierce.
I would be honored to hold on to.
Well, here you go, Ivan. Ivan, right? Ivan? Irvin?
Ivan is fine. Yes.
Gotcha. Here you go. Here's a potion of boldness for you.
All right, so you guys set off again, and another long day. After about 10 hours.
God damn.
Doc, you know what would help? I put one of these bags of sugar in the hole.
You're just lugging the sugar.
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome.
Go ahead. I'll take off the brooch and unfold it, throw it down.
That fucking heavy ass haul of sugar you've just gained fucking 20 pounds.
Is it's
I got it in bulk.
You can't see into or you can't see out of?
You can't see out of.
Okay, so
you can see in if you're dropping stuff in.
I'll throw it down and you guys can see there's a 10-foot ladder. There's a 10-foot pole. And there's a couple other items near at the bottom. One of them is a scale for like weighing out sugar or powders or fruits and vegetables.
Oh yeah, you guys get rid of some rations. Everybody get rid of a ration. I don't know.
There's a couple of vials, a couple of jugs. You know, just various sizes of fluid containers down there. Minus 1 ration. It's 1 ration a day, correct?
I think so.
Yeah.
How many rations did we get in the boat?
Probably just 1 each.
It was like 5 each.
5 each, okay.
Oh, that's very generous.
Inventory. Ration.
After about 10 hours of walking through and after you unload some of the sugar you've been hauling, questioning why you didn't do that earlier.
Yeah.
How much sugar was it?
It was 20 pounds of sugar.
Yeah, 20
Oh, yeah.
Just carrying them around like grocery bags.
Dude, just the grip strength. Your forearms are shot just trying to hold it.
His arms are doing this now that he's not carrying him.
Arms to the sky.
Whoever's up there with Doc, make a perception check for me.
Sure. I'll make one.
Who will be leading this group?
14.
You guys can do a weird, like, high school, everyone walks in a straight line thing if you want.
We're combing the hallway.
Yeah. Sorry, what was it? I got distracted.
14.
14? You begin to see a light flickering, a dim orange-yellow in the distance. very dim, but your eyes, it's been pitch black for a while, so even this really dim light catches the eye.
Hey, we got a light up ahead.
Ooh.
About time.
Check the journal.
Yep.
Been 2 days. Does it align with that torch art?
Well, we've been going. We did 14 the first day, and 10 the second day, assuming that they only traveled 8 hours in this journal. That's technically 3 days, right? So we might be reaching the Lantern Arch, an ever-glowing lantern.
So are we going backwards to the journal or forwards?
No, we're going forwards. We're entry number 1, day 3, Lantern Arch. All right. So we know. Nose goes.
I'll go.
Well, let's keep going. Let's not rest quite yet. Let's go.
No, yeah, I agree.
So as you guys start to...
I'm now walking at a little bit of a quicker pace now that my sugars are in the hole.
Yeah, you feel like a different person.
Like a monkey, just like chimpanzee.
He's in a great mood after dropping that. I could do another 10 today.
Why are you guys slowing down? What's wrong with you?
You guys start to approach. You see the ceiling start to grow a little bit. The cavern widen. Some similar stone facades on the edge, carved out homes. Still no signs inside of them. If you were to investigate one, you'd see the thieves' cant on it, on the door, basically saying, like, not much. I checked this one. Kind of markings. Not on all of them, but on a lot of them. Whoever was doing this is, they were guessing, I'll try this one, and then they'd mark it, and then kept going. And as you get close to the arch, it gets bigger and bigger, but it's not lit how it's described, how you expect it. All of the light that there is seems very weak and flickering, suffering.
Doc, can you check the lantern part of that log again? These lanterns aren't very ever glowing.
They're glowing.
And it wouldn't be all of them. It would be some are totally dark. You guys are approaching. You're still not quite all the way there. This is like picture underground kind of Arch de Triomphe kind of vibe. Like this is a huge arch.
Gotta go with that.
That's what I'm doing too.
Oh, duh.
The Arch de Triomphe?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
The famous...
I'm closer to that.
The famous...
Like Washington Square Park, but bigger.
Yeah, but big.
Washington Square Park, but...
You should have said that.
Yeah, the French Washington Square Park.
Golden arches.
Yeah. The one that Hitler did a photo shoot at.
As we're approaching.
That's the touchstone I needed. Hitler photo shoots.
Anyway, as we approach, do you guys mind if I read entry 1 from the journal for y'all?
Right ahead.
All right. So, entry 1, day 3, the Lantern Arch. We reached the Lantern Arch today, and I must admit it took my breath away. The towering stone pillars hold a lot of these massive, ever-glowing lanterns, lighting the way with a warm, soft glow. The road feels, safe here. No need for torches or magic light. I pause and look at my belt buckle. We'll be right back. Travelers have carved messages of hope and friendship into the pillars, something to we should keep an eye out. It's a tradition to leave a note for those behind. Some carved, others written on parchment, tucked into crevices. I've heard that even when the lanterns flicker, they never go out. They say the light is a symbol of the friendships forged along this path. Aw, you guys. That's us. I'll leave a note for Moran here at the library. We should look for that. We haven't spoken in years, but I know she has an affinity for books. She won't skip stopping by such a marvel. The end.
Always comes to a library. Well,
and we
I
still
guess
got a ways to go, but when we get there, we should do some poking around.
Okay.
So we're looking for a note by Marvel?
By Catamir Bone.
Catamir Bone.
To Moran.
All right. Well, if that's the last person who came through here, then that note should be here.
Presumably, yeah. And she said she would leave it at the library.
For clarification, the journal is not of the last person who came through here. The journal is hundreds of years old.
Like I said, it's probably gone.
Well, then whose book is it?
It's Catamir's. Catmere Bone?
Yeah, so we'll go look for Catamir's notes.
In the library. Now,
Yeah.
Are you more comfortable in a deep, dark cave like this or a library, Vic?
You know what? I'll prefer if we get to the library, I'll wait outside.
You love a good book.
Being around too many
Scary
words like
books.
that gets my head in a garbled mess.
Here's something that will maybe... Your head is full of words, you know.
Yeah, believe me.
So as you, so as you guys get closer, the arch kind of gets more clear. Hundreds of huge 5-foot spheres hanging, basically like nestled up. Almost all of them completely dark. Maybe 1 in 20 dimly flicker. You start to go by the pillars. There are lots of little markings. It's very similar to like if you would walk by a tree in a park that has like initials carved in it, or just like little things like that. Initials and dates or little hearts with things like that. That's the majority. There's longer ones, but they're all kind of ephemeral in nature. You guys keep going. You notice on the ceiling between the lanterns and also on the arches kind of going up, very fine, detailed etchings or kind of carvings into the stone. They seem mathematic in construction, very patterned, like an organized spider web.
I would like to. How far away are we?
They're kind of
here?
on the ceiling. They come down. They're around. You can totally check them out.
I would like to check them out for any arcane or runic.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Arcana. That's a
Guidance?
14, Bob.
How do you pronounce
Guidance?
Arcana?
Guidance.
Arcaner?
Is that a D6 now, or is it still a D4?
Guidance is always a D4. The Bardics are change.
Oh,
eventually.
okay. So for a 2, that puts me at 16.
16 with a DC of 15.
Take it, Bob.
This isn't just art. It's not just a stylistic choice. These are pathways that carry arcane magic. These are like some runes, some ley lines, with the magics that presumably powered these lanterns or fed whatever was in there to light it. This is how the magic worked. So as you're looking around and kind of traveling through the arch, you follow some of the lines on the wall, and then eventually you get to a doorway made of stone. Stone doors open. I picture it very much, the ley lines on the door, like the etchings of like the Mines of Moria, right? Where they're very thin, but presumably when powered glow. But the doors are open in this thing, and it's a large doorway off the main path in kind of the center of the arch.
Were any of the other runes dimly lit that were like connected or that I could follow to the currently dimly lit orbs, lanterns?
You haven't seen any of the runes lit yet, no.
Okay. Second question. Is there anything mathematical?
Yes.
About these? I'm going to take out my abacus and start trying to break it down.
Sure. With that Arcana check, I think we just tie it up. These seems to be a way of handling powers similar to what like a voltage, whatever the magical equivalent of voltage would be. You see there's splits, there's things that slow it down, they reduce it, they amplify depending on where they go. It's very much a management.
It's an arcane circuit board. Basically. With capacitors and switches. Yep. And okay, I got you.
All of the things like that.
Well, shit, guys, this is pretty cool.
I thought the lanterns were supposed to be on.
Yeah, it could be that the arcane, what you might call a power source, has died, or maybe there's a short in the arcane circuit.
And as you're saying that with the 15 or the 16, the way that the ones that are lit flicker make you feel like that's something to do with power. Because most of them are off, but a few that aren't totally off kind of very dimly. Something isn't right.
I'm just making up words here, but it sounds like the battery has gone dead, or maybe there's a short in the circuit, or perhaps what I would like to think of as a capacitor that is no longer good. Anyway, I'm going to take notes. I'm going to start jotting some shit down. I'll follow you. I'm not going to be paying attention. I'm going to be taking notes. So somebody else lead the way.
Fix it?
Perhaps we need to find the source and start there and work our way backwards to these lanterns, I believe.
Yeah.
So if we find the source, we troubleshoot that, work our way back.
Well, we just gotta fix all the magic in the cave.
Maybe not even. It might be easier than that. Could be all we gotta do is pull a lever. Kronk. What?
Where's the lever?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Seems like a difficult task then.
Well, it looks like there's some old houses and stuff that maybe... I mean, this is probably... We've been traveling all day again.
There was mention of a library. Perhaps there's a schematic in the book house.
I think we should split up and be more efficient in our search.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, I mean, we can crash down here for the night. Seems like as good a spot as any.
It's been a It's been a long travel to get to this point, right?
You could still go about 4 hours before you would hit the 14.
We also have to be mindful of our supplies.
Yeah, that's true.
Usually not much to hunt down here should we run out of rations.
I forgot to touch my rations.
So yeah, you guys are got to here in the middle, and there was this large doorway, kind of the only doorway you've seen within the arch itself. It is noticeably unique from the other things you've seen.
Probably your library or bookhouse sort of thing.
I mean, I'm willing, if you guys want to like start setting up camp or something like that, that's fine, but maybe we should just poke our heads in real quick, see what's inside.
I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with it.
I never been in the library, but I'm not afraid of library.
You piqued my curiosity.
I'm sort of scared of it, but I will go.
Maybe
If you want, I can hold your hand.
Very honest, Vic.
That's all right. I will crack the lantern back open.
Again, just say the word. I can probably whip you up some more oil if you start getting low. Just say the word. Let me know.
All right. Well, I appreciate that.
So you guys kind of go through these open stone doors. You see, as you pass the threshold, these doors are like 1.5 feet. Granite stone, thick doors that are slit open. The sheer weight and size of the door to this room make you question how they could ever even move. And as you go in, it's not... The ley lines get more dense. They start to scatter tons of ways in, go up, crawl up the walls, and the farthest wall is very striking as it's a cool blue crystal, but it looks translucent, almost transparent. The entire wall is this crystal. And as you get closer and shine your light, some of it reflects back, but it almost looks like a window into a massive warehouse. And the little bit of light you can get from the bullseye lantern through shows shelves upon shelves, 80 feet tall, as far as the light will get through. And as you're inspecting this crystal wall, Doc, you notice the ley lines outline this rectangular. They all kind of lead and coalesce into this like rectangular window that has a lot of intricate things. And in the wall, at a convergence of these ley lines, as they circle around and spiral, they all kind of come down, and it looks like a coin slot.
I pull out a copper. I just see if it fits.
It could go in there. It doesn't feel like a perfect fit. It doesn't feel this is what
shit. Start shoving shit in shit.
Well, I'm not shoving shit in. I'm just taking measurements. God damn it.
The unit standard 1 copper. How many coppers long is that?
I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna like slowly draw my sword and just kind of poke the crystal.
Very sturdy, hard, no marks. Feels
yeah,
like
that's definitely a wall.
Felt.
It looks like, so from the outside of it, like this has all been ransacked or like kind of dead, but in there it looks untouched, right?
Yeah, this is like, I mean, there's dust and like those kinds of things that have settled, but this wall is, other than the ley lines and etchings on it, there's no like wear, there's no, gashes taken out. It looks like it's in good condition.
I think,
but like from the before time when.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, what was the freaking language that I wanted? Does anyone speak Abyssal? you would have noticed on above the door on the way in, it says Colleen Library.
Helene?
Colleen, C-A-L-I-N-E.
Oh, Colleen.
In Abyssal.
Okay.
And
Doc, you think that-
scrawled under the window in this etching, the cost of knowledge is but a coin Colleen lost.
What the? Sorry, I'm trying to take notes, but.
Doc, you think that coin slot's the key?
Could be a. What I think here is what we call a switch, but somebody's removed the switch.
The cost of knowledge is but a.
A coin of Colleen lost.
Good.
Is but a coin of Colleen lost.
Well, maybe
You guys know what Colleen
go ahead.
is? Is that like in reference to Kalinia? I'm not sure.
I mean, I have to clean my boots a couple times every other
Can I make a
day.
history check to see if in my studies I've ever heard of Colleen or Colleen lost?
Yeah.
History. Ba 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 ba. That's a natural one. I fall asleep.
I like that that's your interpretation of a natural one.
I'm sitting there thinking, I just.
Doc, wake up. I know there's too many books. I know. I'm getting drowsy too.
I suggest I'm gonna look around for this note for Moran. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Well,
Yeah, this room, like I said, it's not sterile because it has dust, but there's not a significant amount of like
I'm convinced
features of interest in here.
I'll see if I can just find a scribble or a paper folded up somewhere that's.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in this room, like going back outside and looking around the general area, you can definitely go and find, and you do kind of walk for a while, and towards the end of the further side, maybe another 10-minute walk towards this arch probably would take about 40 minutes to an hour to walk through.
Oh,
and it's
shit.
this constant, huge, long arch.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to find this note. If it's
towards the end, and as you're kind of following these ley lines, you notice at the start maybe 1 in 10 lanterns was flickering, maybe 120. Now, as you've been going farther, 1 in 10, 1 in 5, and towards the very last bit of the arch, most of them at least have a tiny bit of very dim light that kind of flickers in luminescence. You notice the ley lines from one side versus this one, they're more densely packed. You're thinking potentially more power coming this way, and the other side had less. As you guys are kind of walking and reading these messages, lots of, this year these people beat you here, and like a name, beat you here, can't wait, you better catch up, kind of just silly fun. Like this was gives the air of a place of happiness and kind of unserious problems. And as you get towards the end of the arch, you see 2 of these like steel frame lanterns that had glass have fallen, and the glass is shattered. a third one fallen but intact. Inside the intact one, you see not like a perfect sphere, but like a amorphous blob of a mossy substance inside the intact sphere. Dark, no light, but looking at this one up at the top, you presume that whatever this moss is must have been the luminescent filament in these lanterns in the arch.
Well, I'm half tempted to break this sumbitch open and collect that moss. Could be worth something.
Try putting a coin in this thing, Doc.
The copper didn't seem like it would fit right. Didn't you pick up a coin?
I didn't pick up a coin.
We did.
You didn't.
We picked up a coin from Garen.
Yeah, didn't somebody pick up like a two-faced coin? Light on one side, dark on the other?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's for that. We'll try a gold coin.
It goes in.
Boop.
The empty sound of a coin going into one of those machines clickers away.
Not worth it.
Is there a coin return?
There's not.
Hold on, let me try a coin I got. We'll pull up my thieves' tools. I'm still convinced it's the key. I'm gonna, having never looked at stone before, a lock of this intricate. Like I'm gonna brashly try anyway.
A slot on a wall of crystal you're gonna try to pick. Love it.
Yep.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Natural 20. Do it.
15.
Close enough.
You feel around in there with the hooks and like the rake, and you're scratching along, and it feels like a smooth coin slot. There's no mechanisms catching or.
Well,
how?
It's not a lock. Seems like it's some sort of coin receptacle.
Was I able to find the specific message left to Moran?
Not yet.
Okay.
You were walking out, so I was assuming people were going with him, but we're.
I was specifically looking for a message for Moran.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're doing that. But in looking for that, other things have shown up.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're still looking. I got it.
So does this lantern in front of me, is it glass? Can I tell that it's...
So it's like metal outside where like a blown glass thing is in the middle. But these two have fallen, so two of the glass vessels have shattered. And then the one that is contained seems to have a dried moss inside of it. With
it's
the glass.
Completely enclosed. There's no way in without breaking it.
Yeah. Is everybody... So that is this... So we're kind of in two different places, so I just want to clarify... I was under the impression you guys walked out of that room.
Doc's looking at shiny moss, and we're trying to figure out what the coin does.
So did everyone else in that room still? Sorry. I'm just trying to rebuild the image of...
I'm still in the coin room.
Okay, so Doc, you're by yourself wandering out.
How big is this lantern? Can I pick it up?
No, it's like 5 foot diameter.
Damn.
I'll change. I'll follow Dr. Phil. I've got no coins or anything to try.
I mean, these things are like 250 feet up, right? So they're hanging high up. So. Any other coin slottiness attempts?
Take a peek inside the coin slot.
Tough to see. Not a ton of... You see more of the, like, thin lines in there. But nothing,
Is the size of the slot compared to anything that we've seen before?
It's a little larger than like a normal coin.
Wait.
It doesn't instantly ring any bells of matching the size or.
Let me go back to the coin slot. I have a silver coin.
Hell yeah.
My description in D&D Beyond was very minimal. I just said silver coin. I think it was just something that was it a feat or something? One of my it was something that I chose in my.
I think I gave a magic item that was like a coin of Featherfall.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think that's it.
Pretty sure I gave a coin magic item, but that's you can cast a spell with it once a day or something.
I have a silver coin. I think it was something in my background. Yeah, I think it was one of those like you choose a
trinket.
Yeah.
If you didn't write about it in your backstory, I didn't go through and see what common item everyone took. So
that's fucking insane, DM.
I didn't go through and see what trinket everyone brought, and I was like, I got it.
Make a puzzle for their trinket.
Because the fact that you even thought of it is amazing. When I gave you an entire story in the mob, basically.
Because like where, I gotta see like where it was in my background. I just want to.
I'll slowly pull out my crowbar.
Yeah, for sure.
God damn it!
Does anyone? We running out of ideas here, or
I
just crack this thing open.
Try smash. Yeah, that was gonna be my suggestion.
I'm not there, or else I would.
No, you're not there.
I would smack you in the face for even suggesting the crowbar, but go for it.
Meow. Yeah, what are you doing? What is the goal with this crowbar?
Simple. We're going to apply leverage at the proper angle and bust it down.
Bust the hole down?
Does anyone have a better idea?
The crystal wall, as you're looking through, looks to be 2 to 3 feet thick.
So talking to a man with 7 intelligence.
For more context, yeah.
I don't think.
No. That's why I'm asking what your goals are. By like, I'm trying to avoid crowbar check.
Break slide, giggle,
cake check.
So, I'm just asking for more details than crowbar check.
So I'm just kind of vibe checking the party with the crowbar in my hand.
I think it's mixed vibes is the answer.
My idea. Well, hold on. Let me tell you my idea first. I was going to take this end, how this end kind of hooks a little bit.
The hook, the scoop.
I'll put that in the hole, and then I'll take this end and I'll just push, and then maybe Stittle can help, and we could push like that.
Okay.
And then maybe it'll.
Like a tumbler, like a lock thing.
No, I already looked for locks. There's no tumblers.
Right, but what?
I'm thinking.
At a hard time. You need help from me. I'll help. You just describe it.
I don't think
it's a lock.
I don't think the wall spins.
We don't know that.
Yeah, I don't think we need to study it to know that this whole wall won't spin.
Not very scientific method of you.
Can we see through?
I mean, you can go for it.
Wall, or is it opaque?
It's translucent.
Yeah,
translucent. Okay.
It's like
All right. Well, look. We'll hold that thought. I guess.
Now would be the time, but I don't think we.
I think we should look for a coin.
Well, I can help look. I'll grab one of my torches.
I've decided.
Oh, welcome back, Doc.
Nope, I'm not. I haven't.
He's had a decision alone by a lantern. That's what he decided. He's alone by shattered lanterns, and he announces to the lanterns, "I've decided."
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pull out my glass blowers tools.
Okay.
And try to intricately.
Hell yeah.
Breach. The glass lantern without causing catastrophic
Are you proficient
damage.
With glass blowers tools?
I sure the fuck am.
All right, give me a.
I think this is our first glass blower check.
Yeah, I'm excited. This
sure
was
is.
fun. You can roll sleight of hand or
Intimidation. No.
no. I think just sleight of hand. I was gonna see if there was like a more like delicate and like careful thing, like intelligence or wisdom, but none of them kind of line up with like
it's got to
really
be sleight of
careful
hand.
approach.
But I can't
Sleight of
add
hand
my
with proficiency. So add your proficiency to a dexterity save, or not save, roll.
I'm going, since I'm using my tools. I'm gonna guide.
Oh, is there new rules?
No, but I'm just gonna. Well, let me.
I think there is also. Let's read
there are,
because they're great.
Let me find the glassblower's kit. If you have proficiency with tool, add your. Wait, is this? No, yeah, this is the most. So I can craft a glass bottle, magnifying glass, spyglass, or vial. If you have proficiency with a tool, add your proficiency bonus to any ability check. If you have proficiency and a skill that's used with that check, you have advantage. So I do not have proficiency in sleight of hand, so unfortunately I do not get advantage. But
that's cool though.
That is pretty baller. So sleight of hand, and this will be at a +2, natural 20 for a 24 total. That's a natural 20 on the kick the cat check.
He's about to pull a lamp down. I had to shoo him.
Is that how the
I
other
was like,
one
why is
burned
my
down?
lamp doing this?
He's trying to burn your other lamp.
He's just
now.
pulling the wire. I had to scoop him with my foot.
So that's a natural 20 on
natural 20 for
lamp infiltration check. 24 total.
Get out the little suction cup, right? You attach it. You get the arm out to about what you feel like is a comfortable radius. The like diamond tip of the little stylus. You start to apply pressure and you're like, yeah, you do it several times. You put a drop of oil in there to make sure it doesn't get too hot or it doesn't cut too much at a time. And then after a little bit, you kind of tap around it and you very cat burglar, very like a perfect circle, slightly concave of this like teardrop shaped glass vestibule.
I'm holding my breath, and as soon as it pops out, I just stop for like 10 seconds.
Stop a second. A slightly earthy scent comes from outside, presumably this moss. Almost nutty in nature.
Oh, it smells like my wife.
But yeah, you've successfully done it. Totally undisturbed.
Robin?
Anything else?
Right.
Her earthy, nutty perfume that she always wears.
Lilac with a hint of almond.
It smells like almond extract to this bitch. Just straight. But yeah, you're in.
I'll grab the mass of.
Yeah, it's a moss. It's whiskery, if that's a good term to describe moss. Long, thin strands, kind of tangled. The edge is very brown and dry. This is dried out. Whatever it was feeding off, whatever it was keeping it was going, has dried up. You see the ley lines coming down into the lamp onto the center part. And as you're pulling it off, some of the roots of this moss come out of the little like mesh holes on it. But yeah, you collect the moss.
I would try to. I'm going to collect it and put it in vials or maybe a small jug. But as I do, I want to tear it apart. I'm interested. I would like to tear it apart and see if there's perhaps a coin hidden inside.
Yeah, totally can look for a coin. As you're kind of poking through it, as you touch it, it kind of lets off spores a little bit as you're gently maneuvering it. You had a really good check, so you're very carefully doing all of this. But any sudden movements, these little luminescent spores kind of come off and then fade off. Yeah. No coin. You find the part where like the roots are is a little more thick, and that seems to be the main body, and then the glowing spores are kind of just like a spore delivery system that fuzzes off, almost like a moss equivalent of like the...
So the spores are, as I'm like handling this thing, the spores are coming out and they're still emitting light.
As they kind of come off, like if you were to shake it, the dust left behind would be like the yellowy glow.
Okay.
So it seems like when the spores release, they luminesce.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep doing this, and the rest of the party can do whatever. I think I'm gonna take 10 minutes here and try to identify. Virtual cast identify on this.
Sure.
So for the next 10 minutes, I will be indisposed.
Anything else happening in a coin slot? Is there a tug of war over a crowbar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys try whatever you want. I
think we need to look for the coin.
I think we actually need a coin here.
All right. Well, if we don't find a coin, maybe we can try a crowbar. I also have a hammer and maybe some pitons we could jam in there.
We got options for jamming stuff in holes for this part.
So we can put that. We can put option B and C and D. I think are really good.
Do we try A?
I think A is the coin.
A is the coin.
Okay. Yeah, it should be C.
Well, technically A was. I guess I tried to pick the whole.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways,
all right. I'm gonna take a peek. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll come with.
So as you guys kind of wander out and kind of continue down, you eventually find Doc sitting by these 2 shattered lamps, and then the third lamp with a very precise cut hole. And right as kind of when they're showing up, the 10 minutes pass, and he kind of... This is a cave light moss.
Well, I found out what's powering, or the filament rather. Seems like this is cave light moss, and it's been powered by some kind of arcane power source that is apparently no longer working. But check this out, and I'll just shake a piece of the moss and get some of the spores to fly out to show the rest of the party.
Find anything that looks like a coin?
No. I cut this piece of glass out. It's round. It might fit in there, but I don't think this is what we're looking for right now. Yeah. If you don't mind, I've been sitting here for a minute. I'm gonna go in the corner here and pee on a pillar or something.
Yeah.
I'll be right
as
back.
you're...
Before you do that, is there a way to maybe minimize the technology here into something more handheld for our travels?
I could maybe work on that tonight. I can't promise you that I'll have something developed by morning, but I could try to, start working on that. It might take a couple days, a week, maybe a month. I mean, this is all new technology to me. I'm more of a blood and guts kind of guy.
Brother.
But I have studied mechanics and a little bit of magic. Maybe, I don't know yet. We'll be right back.
So I was gonna tell him what he saw.
Oh,
But
great.
yeah, so you guys, as you're looking around, you do notice that the ley lines are getting denser. It's not just Doc who made the Arcana check; he's pointed it out and things like that.
Mhm.
But they're getting dense, and at some point they come off the pillars and collect into a wide, maybe 10-foot wide set of markings on the ground, where there's a bunch of fine parallel lines going, and then these go and take a turn into a side corridor off the backside of on the far side of the arch. They kind of go, and the path continues forward, but there seems to be another building or enclave within the tunnel, and the building's kind of carved into the mountain here.
Well, we just gonna I mean, we could just follow these lines in the ground, right? I mean, it's a path.
I think so, yeah. That crystal wall is just intriguing. I guess I can get over it.
I mean, we'll go back there if we can find a coin.
That's if we find a coin. Haven't found anything so far.
Well, I still got the crowbar, so we can go back. Guess we'll follow the path that is kind of being laid out.
Yeah. So as you guys kind of take the turn off the main road and follow where these ley lines have gotten really thick, on the door you do find the note for the name that I remember.
Mara from Katmur.
Marin, yeah. So it says, Marin, I've missed you, dear. If you feel anything the same, please find me in Mariner's Port. If not, I'll be joining an arc and heading out. And then signed with the initials of CB.
Would you look at that? A little love letter.
But as these ley lines, this large group, the river of ley lines, takes the turn and you guys start to follow it, a warm yellow glow, and then brighter. And eventually you get to this room with huge piles of brightly luminescing moss kind of huddled around something.
And the lines move to this, like, are heading that way?
They're like all pointing this way into like this on the walls there's tons of lines coming down, and there's like all kind of coalescing. This is a large room. Maybe like a 60-foot square room. And the lines seem to be coalescing to something under these piles of moss.
So I'll go check it out.
Doc said this moss isn't that dangerous, right?
Well, you seem to be shaking it just fine.
So with your identification on it, you know it's cave moss. Can I get a history check with advantage with the identification on what you know about cave moss? So you successfully identified it. Let's see what you can pull for information.
Don't fuck up.
I'm gonna guide myself.
Can you?
Don't need to again. Another natural 20 for 26. Plus, hold on. Let me roll the Let me roll the guidance. Just
hit the 30.
Knows his
hit that 30. Hit the 30.
Yeah.
God damn.
30.
Dots
Level
on
3?
it.
The DC was a 32.
He just vibed by himself.
That's an impressive roll.
Yeah, that's
You
fucking
rolled a
nuts.
32?
No.
I rolled a 30.
30.
Yeah.
Connor said the
30.
DC's a 32.
Oh.
Oh.
So, what you know about cave moss
Is everything.
is a lot. Let me read. So, these patches of tangled, lacy moss cling to the ceiling, produce an eerie glow. They are plant carnivores, usually growing in caves with bats. The spores latch into carcasses and begin to grow, feeding on meat and things like that.
Nobody die. Okay.
If cave light moss can survive for 200 years, if it has enough food or energy, in lean times they grow slowly, and if they're in a rich environment, they can grow to large size. And with a 30, resistant to slashing and non-magical attacks, acid, cold, and fire.
Resistance to acid, cold, and fire.
And non-magical acid, cold, and fire, as well as
Just slashing. Non-magical slashing.
Yeah.
Oh, non-magical.
Which is the
slashing.
only time I think I've ever seen one of the melee physical things called out
Yeah,
for
that's
non-magical.
wild.
I've seen like bludgeon resistance, but not non-magical slashing resistance.
What even is that?
So it's a non-magical slashing, cold, fire, and
Acid.
acid.
And as you guys kind of get close, you now know these are living carnivorous plants. And they seem to be
And this one's
latched
big.
on
They're like-
to something. Yeah, it's huge.
Fellas,
There's a dead thing under there or something?
With
Dad?
a 30 as well, you found 2 broken lamps with moss missing. So it's hard to tell where one ends, but it's likely 2 here. And they're big, so they're feeding on some type of power or energy.
I wouldn't get too close. I'll relay all the information you just gave. I think
Slashing? Fuck.
these came from those 2 lanterns out there.
That's actually such a hilariously targeted like resistance.
No.
Just remain resistant to non-magical slashing, and everyone else is fine.
And all my spells.
Yeah, and all
Yeah.
of Diddy's spells.
Can
I didn't even look at that, but that's funny. And Doc's acid. This is
yeah,
great.
all of my spells too.
That's so funny.
It might be sitting on the coin. They might be sitting on the coin. I think there's 2.
All right, well, let's check it out.
Can anybody talk to plants?
I mean, I can talk to him.
I knew a guy once,
I'll
but
talk those plants. That's funny.
You knew a guy did what?
yeah, he was weird. I can barely remember. I just remember he talked to plants.
Is Lathander, does he talk to any plants?
We don't talk to plants, but I've seen my fair share.
I've seen plenty of plants.
All right.
Holy fuck! I do have a question.
Burn the brush might be our best solution. if
These
push
are
comes to
emanating.
shove.
These are glowing brightly.
What's the radius of light
I don't
emitting?
know. This whole room's lit, man.
Okay, it's lit as fuck. It's a
It's
party
lit as
in this
fuck in
bitch.
here.
I do have an unseen servant I can provide to move maybe some of the things.
I can whip up a hand.
I mean, it's just moss, right? We can just
No,
Move
it's man-eating moss. I mean, if you want to get in there and get your foot ate,
It eats you alive? I thought it only ate dead things.
So what's the move here?
It eats meat. That was the
Could I look to
man
see
meat, maybe?
man meat
what it is
special.
eating or what it's feeding on?
So it's totally enveloped. You can make a perception check, but it's pretty much totally enveloped, and there's all of these ley lines coalescing to something underneath. It's like the worst, biggest shag carpet. As it seems to be aware of you guys, Doc, with the 30, you would know that this also has a tremor sense. So it picks up on vibrations.
I would have
and as you guys
information
entered the room, it starts to kind of undulate. The two patches of this moss undulate, and under it you do see a like electric blue glimpse of light through some of the like fuzzier edges.
There's definitely some magic underneath these two big I don't know, piles of shit. How high is the ceiling in here?
Probably about 30 feet.
Is there anything to grapple? The grappling hook? Or is it like smooth?
I think that's interesting. There's probably some support beams. Decorative stone, like I'm picturing cathedral style, like fancy decorated carved stone supports that you could definitely try to grapple around.
Doc, you said these things can see with their feet or whatever. What did you say?
I didn't. What?
See with their feet? Where?
They can sense the ground.
They can sense footsteps close near them.
Well, I'm not sitting on the ground much longer. I'm gonna pull up my new grappling hook I have, fashion it to 50 feet of rope, and I'm gonna try to
just gonna swing from the ceiling.
Hit a support beam, and I'm gonna.
Does that item have a roll that already built in, or am I coming up with what it takes to attach it?
Let me check.
Because it seems like it might have a.
Throw a grappling hook at a railing or ledge or another catch within 50 feet. Hook catches on if you succeed on a DC 13 acrobatics check.
All right, execute that check.
Or don't.
26.
That's a double 13. So
I'm just one of those support beams just.
Yeah, the very
goes around and hooks.
Perfectly hooks onto itself.
Batman.
I'm gonna start.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna start climbing and maybe try to swing above it, and I'm basically just gonna Mission Impossible myself. At this point, Vic thinks they see with their feet, so just.
I love the progression of what's going on. You'll get no blowback from me on this.
I'm just gonna. Well, I don't know what our next plan is, but I'm gonna hang up here. If these, I'm not man-eating plants that see with their feet, dude. I'm not fucking around with these caves.
There might be some more up there. Take a look.
Oh shit. Lantern.
You start spotlighting as you're swinging.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop a.
So they're starting to get a lot more. The energy of the things are growing. They're getting agitated.
I'm gonna stand back and load my crossbow. Okay.
Are there any rocks near us?
It's like a room. You're inside of a
smooth square. 60
this was a portion of like the facilities, so it's not like a cave anymore in here. It's like the stone cut room.
You think they're very dexterous?
I don't think they can move too fast.
No, you don't think that. I mean, you got a 30 on the history check about them. Their condition immunities are charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, prone, stunned, unconscious. Tremor sense, those resistances. Lowest stat is int, if you can believe it.
With the 30, can you just link us the sheet?
Yeah, give us the stat bar.
There's got to be some fun. That's a ton of information.
That was
the 30.
Fine.
That was 32 DC. I told you.
32, you get to know what it does.
I'll take my crowbar.
35, you get to know its favorite color.
I bet it's yellow.
What if I throw this the opposite way of where we are?
Could trick it.
Maybe. Exactly. A little bit of a distraction.
I'm not moving.
Go for it.
All right. Yeah. I'm going to toss it away from us, but within like what I assume is like their tremor sense.
Yeah. I mean, this whole room's within their tremor sense. You guys are with.
That's how they see. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
30. It's 60 feet. You guys. It's a huge tremor sense. They're very sensitive.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll throw it on the opposite side of where we are then.
They start to like, and it doesn't seem like they've fallen for it. And let's roll initiative.
Woohoo! This is the barbarian's favorite part.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. I've been rolling like fucking amazing tonight.
I was on an 18 and I rolled over to a 5.
Let's find out.
I got the last 3 rolls.
Oh no!
21, 26, 26, and then you had fucking 30, 22.
We had some shit rolls in the.
I rolled
I'm still
2.
rolling crap. I haven't rolled above 7.
Yeah, 2. The 22s and not 20. Yeah.
Yeah, I had 2 nat
no.
20s in a row, which is stupid, crazy. But
Quickie
I'll
5
take
will
it.
get set up.
Yeah.
But Clay, those are nipples that you put on the board.
Look.
Hold up, I gotta see these nips. Oh, them some nips.
You know
Those
what?
some
When
gangrenous
you
nips.
can't nip them, join them.
Those nips are gangrenous.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Little bungo pong is what they're called. The little sweet fish with red bean paste in it.
The little taiyakis.
It's called bungo pong.
Oh.
Danny's disappointed now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fish cake.
It's got like sweet red bean paste in it.
Uh-huh.
They're good. All right. You threw the thing. I felt like that was enough. We tried enough. They're mad. Oh, they're angry. We hate them.
Ooh.
Vic, from the ceiling, as you're swinging, looking at the ceiling, you hear a huge movement of rustling moss below you.
Only because Doc told me that they are, slash resistant, I will begrudgingly pull out my fucking short bow.
God damn it.
And I don't have a mastery in, but I will. I think I can use steady aim now, level 3. Yeah, so a bonus action, steady aim, and shoot the short bow.
When you hit an A or B, it was like
I'll hit A.
Okay.
18?
18 hits.
Very nice. Let me just make this bigger so I can see everything. So, okay. 5 damage plus sneak attack of... Oh, there it is. 7 for 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing damage pierced. So, anything else?
I'm just kind of dangling, just...
All right. Doc, you're next up.
There's a light sway to me.
As I said, I already knocked a bolt in my crossbow, so I'm just going to let one fly. I saw Vic shoot at one, so I'm going to try to nail the same one with a ranged attack.
Core cave light moss A.
17 hits.
Yep.
For... max damage, 10 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Rolling hot.
I am rolling fucking stupid hot.
It was those early, 2s, 3s, 4s. Are you prone in the air?
I wanted to add a little flavor to I'm dangling, but I am
You're hanging by your feet, shooting the bow with your arms.
I pictured horizontal. Mission Impossible.
Sure.
Bonus
Whatever you
action.
say, dude.
Whatever, man.
Do I have
Yeah.
one?
Hell yeah.
And I have a 5-foot sway every turn. So.
Hell yeah. If you accidentally come in and out of range and get an opportunity to attack because of your sway now.
What?
Yeah,
It's lore accurate sway.
I don't have a bonus action, so that's
right.
my turn. I'm gonna
August.
stay back.
All right, I'm gonna draw a random card out of my deck,
You hyped?
which is a 5. Tale of the Avenger.
Sure.
As I close my eyes and focus, a vision unfolds before me. It's a scene of timeless grandeur, a vast battle bathed in the golden light of the rising sun. In the distance, I see a figure approaching, his form towering over the landscape. I'm gonna hold on to that one and not bestow it on anyone, but as an action, I'll cast a fairy fire on the both of them.
Ooh,
That's dex
solid.
saves.
Deck save.
Yes.
First one, dex saves for 10 flat.
Fails.
All right. Second one, dex saves for 11 flat.
Fails.
All right. So A and B. Oh wow,
Now
you're
they're glowing
really
more
being
than before.
fucking hot right now.
E?
And then I'm also gonna move towards this wall.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Next up, my cave moss.
Which one's A and which one's B?
That one was a.
Okay, left is A. Okay.
Yeah, if you hold tab. Oh, I thought they were marked.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. You didn't think I did that?
They just moved 5 feet.
My bad.
You think I'm an amateur?
And they're not the fastest.
They're
That's
plants.
the scariest thing that could have happened.
It's them crawling 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that means when they reach you, that shit goes
That's-
stuck.
That's their turn.
They can't even
I'm
dash
gonna
for
rename
10.
them. There we go. Now they're A and B.
I start
No, they
forming.
dash for 5.
That's crazy.
I start forming magic. It goes from ice to like fire, and I'm just like, fucking which one? This one.
It's like the Mario Party dice.
And I'm going to cast a chromatic orb at A,
All right.
and it's going to be lightning damage. As I
Sure.
shoot a little ball of a storm cloud at it. For 22.
That hits.
Let's see if I get that 20 though. Because I forgot. It's fairy fired. And I
It's
don't.
fairy
22 hits.
22 hits.
So 22 and 21. Damn.
It'll be 14 points of lightning damage on A.
All right.
I kind of see that it's moving slowly, but I'm gonna hop on this guy. Just to get away from the ground. That's my turn.
Ivan.
I'm going to step forward. I think I'm going to guiding bolt.
Yep.
No, sacred flame.
Ooh.
No, we will guiding bolt. Yeah, yeah.
Both.
Guiding
are good.
bolt for 17.
Yep.
Hit.
You have advantage also.
Yeah, you have advantage.
They're fairy fired.
Oh, 17 at B.
Yep.
Lathander, guide my bolt for 19 radiant damage.
19. Hell yeah. On A, I
Yeah,
assume you guys are
yeah.
pummeling our sweet boy. Moss
sweet boy.
A.
Mosse.
He must die.
Most
So Mosse.
And then let's see, bonus action. I will do nothing. It'll be it. Bye.
So you don't.
How far am I from them?
30 feet.
Okay, that's perfect range for one of them. I'm gonna move 30 feet. Maybe like on this. No, that's more than 30. I'll just be right in his face.
So
Right.
as you enter range on both of them, you trigger their held actions.
I am going to, as a well, are they making an attack roll?
They're attacking.
Slime, let's say slime A.
Sure.
I will clutch my holy symbol, and I'll Lathander, as the sun rises, cast your light upon me and guard him from harm. And I will impose disadvantage on Slime A's attack.
Slime A's attack for a natural 1 misses. Slime B does a 16 hit?
16 just hits.
Silvery barbs?
We're so scared of them.
Barbs? Yeah, you can silvery barbs.
We're so scared
Do
of
I
the
re-roll?
moss.
Right?
Yeah. But you have to use the lower roll.
All right, so 16 or 13, so I miss.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, so
Are you giving
two
advantage?
moss tendrils swing out.
Just moss.
Just swing.
Let him rage first before he gets hit, please.
Yeah. I gotta rage before I move.
I was really hoping to hit him twice before he raged. That would have
Were
been
you giving
so,
advantage to Raj?
Icky.
so good.
Forgot.
I'll give it to...
At this point, it's reinforcement learning, you know?
Mhm.
Like, every time you
I was gonna
bust
do it
you
before I
pop.
attacked, but I should have done it before I moved. I didn't think that they
You
were
look,
holding
sometimes
actions.
they have prepared actions to
Yeah.
hit you in the face.
Right.
I'll give it to Ivan, even though they're both very fired anyway.
Yeah.
They're both very fired. I just got silvery barbs. They had reaction cleric.
I will
I
bonus
know.
action rage.
We're just scared of the moss.
Oh no, I'll give it to Siddle. I'll give it to Siddle.
Okay. You give me what? What?
You have an advantage for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So in case there's any one of those that you have to do soon, you have advantage on it.
All right.
Chloe, the 5-foot move is the scariest thing you can do.
What does
Like,
it
wait,
do?
wait.
It can barely move.
With rage, I think I already have
It can barely move, and you
advantage on
guys
my
have done like
strength
90
attacks, so I'm not gonna
damage.
use that.
It's
You
like
said-
seeing Jason Voorhees stumble through the front door.
Yeah.
It's like-
All right.
Picturing it grab you by the neck.
I love that that's D&D fear. What did it do? It just crawled, and then that was it? Oh.
I'm
You
gonna
swinging?
swing with my maul with advantage because I'm raging.
Yeah. That's not why you have advantage, just to be clear.
Very
No, rage gives me advantage and fair. There's so
Does
much
not.
advantage, right? Am I not
Rage
wrong?
doesn't give you
Rage,
advantage.
You have like 3 instances of
you have
advantage.
so much advantage, but none of them are
Guiding
rage.
bolt.
It's reckless. It's reckless attack.
Barbs, guiding
Strength
bolt.
advantage on strength checks and saving throws. I thought it was an action. Sorry. Yeah. So still,
That-
sorry.
that's
19
reckless
with
attack.
fairy fire to hit. Does 19
Still,
hit?
you have 3 sources of advantage.
All right.
That hits. 19 hits.
For a total of 11 plus another 2 from rage, 13 damage total on the one
Yep.
in front of me here.
A.
And,
That's A.
yep.
No, that's B.
And I
No.
think that's it. I don't think I have any second action yet at this point. No, that is. Oh, if I hit a creature with my maul, he has to make a con saving throw. On a failed save, he is prone. I don't know how that works with moss.
It'll be prone. What's the DC?
8 plus 2 plus the ability modifier. So
Are they not
8
immune to
plus
prone?
2, that's plus 6.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
20.
20?
8 plus 2 plus
Wait,
6.
Your DC's
No,
20?
that's-
No.
what
It
was
doesn't matter. I
Eight
think it failed,
plus
but
2.
yes, it is
16.
immune to
16
prone.
is it? Is the DC?
You knock it prone, it's a moss blob.
Yeah,
Nothing happens.
it doesn't make sense, but it isn't prone. Well, I mean,
It's immune to prone, so it's not
immune to
prone.
prone.
There we-
You'll
oh,
get
there we go.
advantage.
Yeah.
You'll still have advantage through the various other sources.
We got
like rage.
with rage. Since he's raging, we all get advantage.
That's how it works. You guys didn't get the
Wizards nerf.
Just lots of
barbarians.
cakes start popping out.
I converted my character to the new D&D Beyond. I don't know about you guys. But...
Instead of cake,
Vic, you're
can it be cream pies?
Oh God.
no.
I'm going to maybe go up another
He said
shimmy up. Yeah, I'm shimmying up. Now I don't have to study aim because there's 4 sets of advantage from rage and other various things.
From rage.
It's the level 20 a barbarian rage aura of just like if he's raging, you all get
Everyone's
advantage.
Yeah. It's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Misses.
And 8 plus
Because he's prone, it hits, right?
6 for 14 piercing damage.
Yep.
And then I'll bonus action try to get really quiet.
Or to hide
And
it
hide.
there from the
I'm
tremor
gonna
zone.
hide. I'm hiding
Yeah,
from tremor.
you go like bored stiff and just try not to make any vibration.
Exactly.
What is the stealth?
23.
23? Yeah. You feel fucking like you're not vibrating at all.
Who's measuring it from?
Doc?
I think, did they add 3D shapes yet? Like cones and cubes yet?
Yes. Well, not cubes. But I'm gonna put
It's
away
on the
my
way.
crossbow because it needs to be loaded. Which I am loaded, but it's fine. And pull out my foam thrower. My
Somebody's
foam-
loaded. That's chapter 2 of my.
I'm gonna pull out the foam flinger and spray a very viscous goo that starts to expand in a 20-foot cube. I'm casting Entangle, and they need to make.
You're glue gunning these guys?
I'm slowing them down. I'm slowing them down.
You're
can't go
slowing them
slower.
down? You can't. I don't think you can go slower than 5 feet, can you? Or
No.
is it can you reduce to
You can
0?
go 0.
Okay, so you can reduce them lower. But
They
half
must-
speed of 5
They must
is 5.
succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. It is a concentration, and they must meet my spell save DC, which is a 14.
First one A
14
rolls a
strength.
7 and the other rolls an 18. So Moss A is restrained.
Yes,
What does that
it-
do?
they're
It
It
moving.
gives us
zero.
advantage on attack rolls.
It's another advantage.
Because of
It gives us
rage.
all rage.
We're all raging now.
You guys get rage vantage. All right, so
Yeah.
Moss A is restrained. August.
Yeah.
Any bonus or anything, Squeak? Movements? Desires?
That's many of those.
It actually does give us advantage. And all the creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage, and it has disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Well, thank you for
Restrained?
reading the rest of my spell for me.
That's crazy.
You're welcome.
I wish someone would read my spells
Yeah.
for me.
We do.
No, I don't have bonus. I don't have.
Yeah, we do read your rage
don't
for
have
you.
any. You don't have any.
I know. Trades,
We do
features,
costumes.
etc.
We list you ingredients. We describe the opaqueness of the glass wall, the width of the cavern.
Don't blame me. Kirby told me to go low and
You know what? Actually, I am gonna move. Is this so? This corner is very rocky. Is this difficult terrain?
This
over
map
here?
is not a one-to-one thing that happens. The room is not destroyed like this.
Okay. Well, I
Even
was
those the pillars that someone has mounted, they're not there. I grabbed a square map off the internet.
well, it's a rectangle. First off.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna move, and that's gonna be my
Broken.
turn. I'm done.
Your eyes are warping the room. August.
All right, I will bestow the Tale of the Avenger onto Siddle. So for 1 minute, any creature that
You're
hits
the
the
van-
target. No. This is better.
Okay, thank God.
For 1 minute, any creature that hits the target with a melee attack takes force damage equal to a roll of my bardic die.
That's cool.
Oh, cool.
So that for flavor, I'm gonna send this little spark from my hand that's gonna hit him in the like between the shoulders, and it's gonna form into like a holographic suit of armor.
Oh, that's awesome. Anything else?
Very cool.
Anything else?
You want to step up and take a hit with me?
No, I'm good. Bonus action. I don't think I have anything right now. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. Yeah.
Howard.
So I'm good. That's my turn.
All right. Slima, restrained, disadvantage, all of that stuff.
He can't make a strength check to break out.
He's just gonna tendril attack Cedal with disadvantage for a 9 on the first attack. Second attack is a 19 to hit.
19 will hit. Yep.
With disadvantage? God
With
damn.
disadvantage.
Just swinging his
18 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
I'm resistant to bludgeoning.
You
God,
are
fucking-
raging now.
Yeah.
That would almost eat my entire character sheet.
Yep.
The 5 feet of movement really coming into play here.
Do I have? Oh, okay. Hang on. If he creates, let me read something.
You're resistant. Just half of 18.
No, I
is
know,
the
I know,
only
I
thing
know.
you've got. Oh, and he
but
takes force damage.
I have a reaction too.
Yeah.
I can use
Yeah,
my reaction to
force.
swipe my tail and roll a d8, applying a bonus to my AC equal to the number rolled, potentially causing the attack to miss you.
Oh yeah, the tail.
So I'm going to use my reaction and do that. You said it was
19
to hit, so I need 4 at least, or 5. A d8. Here we go. Hey, all right, so 22.
So your tail comes around and it intercepts this thumper.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a balloon.
The mouth balloon.
It's a front balloon.
dick.
All right, cool. So then the force damage doesn't happen.
Yeah. We both win.
Those nipples are fast.
He is gonna dash.
That could
Oh,
be a t-shirt, Danny.
It is still difficult terrain.
He can't go slower than 5. Half of 5 in D&D is 5.
That's
for
fair.
speed.
That's fair.
He has the minimum non-zero speed allowed.
What does the what do you
Physics.
call it? Do damage or no? Your acid. Or is
Elias,
that a different
No,
thing?
it's not.
he
Different
glue
thing?
gunned it. It's just glue.
Okay.
It's fun.
Okay.
It's glue foam.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn my my cold orb into a lightning ball again, and I will go for A
Yeah.
for a dirty 20 to hit,
That hits.
and that'll be 8 points of lightning damage on A.
8. It's not looking good. This is from when it started.
That is my turn.
Ivan.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna hit this thing in the mouth.
That's gonna be tough to aim in. Where's your mouth? So I can hit it.
Its whole body is its mouth.
Aw, 12 to hit.
12 misses.
Hate to see it.
Doesn't have a lot of AC,
missing.
but it's got
Imagine
more than
missing.
Imagine taking a whole
Cedal.
turn doing nothing.
Cedal's up.
That was with advantage too.
Yeah, I rolled a 6 and a 5.
God
Womp.
damn.
Womp womp.
Good old Maul. I'm gonna
Womp
do it
womp
again.
Wait, who fairy fire?
Me.
Okay. And okay, yeah, just to keep track of the concentration. Making sure the glue guy wasn't the fairy fire guy. Cedal,
I know what I'm
Yep.
doing.
20.
yeah,
I read
to
my
hit.
character sheet.
20 hits.
I want to make sure the fairy fire guy doesn't turn into goo.
For a 12 plus another 2 from rage, 14 total.
You do successfully kill this moss creature.
Neat. I'm gonna shake my maul because like the moss is like sticking. It's. I will then move the rest of my movement, or all my movement. Or like 7, whatever, this many, to get in range of him. Avoiding the foam on the ground, and I'll wait. Here.
Yep. Vic.
Just literally being as quiet as I can be.
You're basically a
15 to hit.
15 just hits.
For a whopping 11 piercing.
Yep.
And bonus action hide for 25.
Yeah. Yep.
Just rocking up there, just.
It's now just about a foot and a half sway.
Sure.
Oh, it's me. Do I have to spend a
you?
bonus action to cancel the concentration on this?
No,
foam?
you can always just drop concentration.
I'm gonna drop that foam since it's at this point useless. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I was gonna do something and now I forgot. I'm a
Goo 'em.
shit. No, I'm not gonna goo him.
Goo
Oh,
us.
goo blast.
Oh, Goo Blast!
This fight was going to be way different without a 30 to know all the resistances.
Yep.
That would have been exciting to watch you guys just like, nope. Nope. Oh, shit. Acid. Nope. Oh, fuck.
Or we don't even like think to check, and we're just trying to raw dog this thing at 50% efficiency.
Just pushing rope.
Fuck. I had a thing and I can't remember what it was, so I'm just going to bonus action load my crossbow and let another one fly.
Let him. Let him.
Another one flies away.
Advantage.
17 hits. Oh, advantage?
Yeah, he's
Because of
still
rage.
fairy fire.
For the rage.
Because of rage. Yeah.
19 with
Yep.
advantage
Yeah.
for minimum damage 3.
Well, they come and they go. Next up, our guest.
I will. What will I do?
What won't you do?
Oh
True.
shit! I remember what I wanted to do. Bonus action. Can I see what
You
they
already
were...
bonused.
No, I didn't.
You reloaded your crossbow.
Oh.
I reloaded my crossbow. I'm an asshole.
Womp. Womp, womp.
I am a huge asshole.
We'll be right back.
Can we
No,
clip that?
We'll put it right here.
Connor, clip that?
I'm gonna run this way.
Ooh. As you're leaving, he is going to get an opportunity attack on you.
I'm gonna advantage, or I'm gonna blow warding
He's
flare,
got
get a
tentacles.
disadvantage.
He's got some slappy boys.
Yeah, I got
Okay,
hit from 10 feet away on that one.
Disadvantage because this cleric is the fucking thorn in my ass. 14
Yeah.
to hit?
Thorn in my mouth.
No hit.
Fucking disadvantage.
By the light of Nathaniel.
Let's
It's Lathander.
Actually,
Lathundridge.
From Nathaniel to
Nathaniel.
My name's Nathaniel.
groceries.
I'm gonna end my turn there. I think. I don't think I have anything
You-
to do.
It just fucking you feel the wind and you're like, whoo. I think whatever that light was, he felt it, and he's swinging on old Nathaniel's best.
It's not a bonus action to reload.
It's
So how
too
did you
late.
reload?
24 to hit
That will hit.
on Nathaniel's finest. Oh, huge damage. 20 bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Oh.
Ah, evil GM laughs.
Remember when you said 18 would nearly wipe out your character?
Second
Yeah,
attack.
I got one left.
Second attack, 19 to hit.
Could kill him.
I will
hit.
rebarb.
Silvery barbs. I roll again. For a 23, 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I wish I had a reaction to help
I was
you,
gonna
but
say if it goes to 22, he's dead. Or 20, yeah, 20.
If both attacks hit a large or smaller creature, the target is grappled DC 15. Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained. At the start of each of the target's turn, it must succeed on a DC 15 con saving throw or suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Suffer.
You suffer 1 level. You suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Are you suffering right now? Princess? Wow, that sucks. You want me to make you suffer, princess?
Oh god.
A creature that succeeds on the saving throw can't suffer further levels of exhaustion. So if you will get 1 level per fail until you succeed, and then you're done. But you're engulfed in the blob. He basically yacht you inside of him.
So he's not over here. He's back here.
He's in the blob.
Okay.
Did the second one do damage? So he's down?
The second one did damage. It did 11 damage.
11.
I don't know if he's up still.
So
20 plus 11.
He's not here.
What?
He's here. Who's?
What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm tripping.
All right, we need to make sure the damage. You took 31 damage that turn. Was that registered?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're grappled. This guy is not yet. August wasn't the one, Squeak.
I'm confused. New minis. Who dis?
Yeah, Elias is up. Now we're all on the same page. August ran by and then just kind of went, whoo. Oh boy, that was maybe bad.
Sorry, I was reading my
I'm trying to hold the fairy fire, basically.
I'm gonna throw up my right arm and I'm gonna just send some shadow over that way as it slithers across the ground. And I will cast a chill touch on the moss.
Chill him. What's that do?
Hardly know him.
For a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
I feel like
That'll be 3 points of necrotic damage.
Ivan's gonna
3
take
points.
part of that. He's in the moss.
He's in there. He's in there.
Oh man, I'm afraid to hit
Oh,
that.
cheesy Pete's.
Oh.
I'm gonna get going this way.
Yep.
There we go. That's my turn.
Next up, Ivan. Oh, Ivan, are you down?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Direct roll me the death save. So you click on the red thing, D20, and then roll 2 DM.
I did that.
Okay. Yep, I got it. Cedal. Ivan's in there. Let's see. You can't succeed on a saving throw if you're unconscious, so also suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Yucko.
Oh my god, where's your
I
god
don't see
now?
how that works, but you're in there getting exhausted.
So much for the quadruple advantage.
You're exhausted, you're unconscious, it's tough.
Can you
Does this guy suck or is it just me?
bring back Artie?
While he's unconscious.
The first fight with him, he just gets fucking gobbled.
Is this gonna be? Remember the last time we had a cleric in the campaign? That wasn't.
We don't want a cleric. Oh no.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Cedal.
Yeah, so I've got two
No, it's
Multi-class.
two
Oh yeah. Sorry.
plans in my head that I want to do, and it's based on where Ivan is in the moss. Is he?
He's in there, but reachable if you want to interact with him. He didn't change planes or dimensions or anything.
Okay, and then
Thank God.
if I
I
wanted
just turned
to
into a
like,
prank from The Office.
how does he look rough? The moss compared to the other one that I just killed? Is he close to that?
No.
No. Okay. In that case,
The
then
other one you guys attacked for 2 rounds straight early on.
gotcha. Wasn't sure. I wasn't
Yeah.
doing the math in my head. If anyone was hitting this one, I will try
He's been
then
hit a few
to.
times, but
Yeah.
he's not bloodied.
All I need to know. I will reach in and try to pull Ivan out, wrestle him away.
Yeah. So DC 15, I believe. It said DC 15.
Strength
So you
check.
have advantage on strength checks. You're raging.
I do.
This is the time.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, 14? Really?
That doesn't.
Really? I don't have anything else that's
It's extra goopy in there, man. There's a lot of slime.
I believe you failed here. That's crazy.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
Also, checking HP totals, that attack would have downed everyone except Siddle.
Wait, doesn't he have the Bardic?
No, he has the armor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
what
gave me
it-
something before that though. That will advantage on strength that I've.
Yeah.
Rage.
It was one of the mini advantages. This one is rage.
Fairy fire
Yeah,
is what we were
You
doing
failed. Unfortunately, we can
Yeah.
keep going. Let's keep it going.
Yeah,
It's
no
improbable
bonus
failure,
action.
but it is failure.
Well, I think I need a bonus action to keep my rage going, right? Isn't that a new thing?
You do
that they
it.
added?
Will fall if you don't bonus action.
Yeah.
You didn't attack and you didn't get hit. So
Right, so I'll bonus
rage
action.
will fall if you don't
Keep
spend
my
another.
rage going. I want to make sure that I don't. Yeah, go ahead. That'll be my turn. I want to make
I mean,
sure.
that's a great choice. It's one of your best barbarian choices you've made since we started.
Since the rage.
Since the last time you raged. The
Activate
second
rage.
time when you raged again is a really good
Oh,
call.
there's
Vic.
Okay, this is cool. All right, there's a feature now that says activate rage, and it changes my character sheet.
Nice.
Oh, that's fun. Vic, you're up.
That's good. Okay. How far away from the rafter am I?
Where you
I
climbed
said
up.
it was 30 feet up.
Okay. I would like
So,
to use my movement.
You're probably against the rafter, if I'm honest.
Okay, perfect. I would like to get on top of it, staying attached. I'm strapped with my.
She's played a different
Wait,
game.
Yep. Here's what I would like to do. I would like to use my bonus action to dash and maybe get a running start, get some momentum, right? Pull out my climber's kit and use it as because it has buckles and stuff, and I want to swing down and try to clamp one on to Ivan.
All right. What I'm gonna do is there's gonna be an athletics check
Let it ride.
that's DC 15. If you get less than 10, you have disadvantage. If you get more than 20, you have advantage on then the grapple check to extract him.
Could I argue for the acrobatic?
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
what I meant in my head.
Gotcha.
So if you do terrible, you'll have disadvantage. Okay, that's a
12.
straight roll. So you succeed.
On the swing.
You succeed on the swing without any dramatic failures
Just a
happening.
swing.
Let it ride.
And now you're trying to.
I'm kind of sprinting across the rafters, still in my 20. I guess I'd break the stealth check, but like creature of the night sort of, and swinging across, and I get down and just immediately pulling out my climber's kit, buckle
You
in
grab
using.
his boot. You like hook his boot.
I'm hooking his boot, and I'm gonna try to
Gonna
use my
boot it?
momentum to just drag him out.
Yeah, make the grapple check with DC 15.
Now this is where it falls apart, but
This is the second
gonna-
portion of the check.
natural
Gonna break
one.
his ankle. Oh no!
You get caught, and you're now out here.
Welcome to the party.
Uh-oh, did I disconnect?
You're good. You're good.
You're
A
here.
little laggy, but
Oh no.
oh hell, that's not really what I wanted to do. It's how I'm grappled to the thing that's like I'm strapped in, but I'm also strapped into the rafter and to Ivan.
You're just stuck in the middle.
Yeah. Oh hell, I didn't get.
Three,
I didn't make enough
3 inches
slack.
off the ground.
Did I?
No, you're
Can
good.
you hear
Clay.
us, Clay?
Can you hear us?
Wow.
Blink twice if you're.
Clap
Clay.
once. Hey, Macarena.
Oh, am I
Hello?
back?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, you didn't.
That was
You didn't
weird.
leave us. That was weird.
I don't know.
You left us, but you didn't leave us.
Right. I spiritually.
Odin is with us.
Is the DM in the room with us?
That was so deep.
I'm 14. This is deep cleric.
So, anyways, what I was saying before whatever that was happened, since you fail so dramatically, the swing and all your momentum gets snagged, and you're basically
Yeah.
dangling on this rope 5 feet off the ground.
Yeah, basically, yeah. What I was saying is, I'm strapped into the railing and the rafter.
Give
and
him the restraint.
Also, use my kit to strap into Ivan, and I'm just kind of stuck. Like,
you're kind of
like
restrained between two of your own anchor
Yeah.
points.
Double it and give it to the
Get
next
snagged
guy.
fishing, and you're reeling in the line, and the boat's following the. Okay, bonus action. Holy shit! Healing word on Ivan. Here we go. Bliggity blap. That's a 1 for 5.
Everything around Ivan
that
is a
gets
1.
him up. That gets you up right there.
You are awake and can fight back.
Hey, Ivan. We're strapped together.
As you look in, and the fucking moss has got all these little like moss roots like onto his skin, like starting to dig in. And
I've got your boot. It's attached to my waist, which is attached to the ceiling.
That makes complete
keep
sense.
it here, Ivan.
Take me out of here.
I'm trying.
You gotta stay with me. Anything else, Squeak?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Poke him again with another crossbow bolt.
Oh, also, every time someone inside of him fails a check, he gains 5 temp health.
Well,
Oh, interesting.
13 misses.
Did you reload the
correct.
crossbow?
It's not.
He
a
did
bonus
last
action
turn.
to reload.
Yeah.
It's not a bonus action to reload.
What is it to reload?
It's so the
You seem like an extra hand, right, or something?
it's loading, so you can only make one attack with that weapon per turn.
Oh, the new
This
rules
makes
because they changed the
Yeah, so it's not reloading; it's loading. So I can still do a bonus action, but I can only
Okay.
make one attack.
New rules to this. All right, roll the attack.
Who is it? I rolled a 13 for
No?
the attack.
Well, then no, it doesn't hit if you want that.
Yeah,
roll.
that's what I'm saying. God damn it!
Did you roll with advantage?
I didn't.
You kringle butt. He's still fairy fired.
Still
That's
raging.
worse.
Yeah.
So my luck has run out.
August. This debacle has unfolded.
All right, I will. Fuck it, right? We need to do damage. I'll run forward. I'll do a strike with my new rapier that I bought, which is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
That is 9 piercing damage.
Yeah.
And then as a bonus action, I'll do a regular Bardic Inspiration to Ivan. See if you can get a save.
Awesome.
So you roll an extra d6.
Slimer. I think he's just gonna ring around the rosy here. He's coming for Seedle. For 13 to hit.
13 misses.
14 to hit.
14 misses.
That's his turn.
I will
Elias.
Oh, it's not me? All right.
No. You were
you
the
sure?
subject of his desires.
We're still
Elias.
fighting grass.
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go for another chill touch on him. 23 to hit
Yeah.
Nice.
for 7 points of necrotic damage,
Yep.
and then I'll use a bonus action to use my sorcery points to open up a spell slot.
Awesome.
But then that's it. Yeah.
As you do the frost around you, when you're tapping into that energy, you give off this like cold weather frost, and around your feet a little bit of frost. Every time you reach for the sorcery point, it seems like you're reaching into this dark, cold abyss and pulling power from it. Ivan, start of your turn. You've 1 level of exhaustion. You got to make a con save. Does exhaustion level 1 do saves? I think no. Just ability checks.
Yeah. Unless the rules changed.
Unless the rules changed, but let's just go with no. So 14, you have a bardic. You needed it. It was 15. You succeed, and you can no longer suffer any more levels of exhaustion from
Good.
this effect.
All right,
He's still.
but I am still grappled.
You're still in there.
I have disadvantage against every
On both
creature
sides.
except it, and it's still fairy fired.
It is fairy fire.
Lathander, purge this being, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
All right.
So I'll give it 3 balls, plus 6 with advantage. First is
Is casting melee range spells disadvantage, though? Isn't it just a straight roll? Am I crazy for thinking range spells at melee?
No,
No,
that sounds
don't
right.
cast
Unless they change it, I think that's a
It
thing.
was.
Isn't
I don't know if it
Battlecaster the
still
feat
is.
that makes that go away?
Yes.
So you're straight rolls. You're rolling straight rolls on the Scorching Ray. Which
okay.
is not bad. Unless you took Battlecaster.
So that one's going to be a 12 for the first one.
12 misses. AC's 15 on this guy.
Second is 16, so that'll hit. And that'll be 6 points of magical fire damage.
Doesn't seem super effective.
Third one misses.
All right. Any bonus?
Nope.
Seal, you're up.
It's too sticky. I'm gonna go back to doing damage and swing my maul.
Do it.
Try to hit the thing.
15.
Grab his root and twist it.
That's 24 hit for
Yeah.
decent. 12 plus 2, another 14 damage.
14, nice.
Yep. No bonus action, save and reaction. That's my turn. I'll stay
Vic,
here.
you're in that predicament.
Oh hell! After seeing the light of Lathander just get up and then just go back and.
He's not up. He's just in there shooting fire.
Oh, that's true.
He's,
That's right. I didn't see anything. I just
he's
need to
still in there. You see
Fire.
fire, like a beam of fire shoot out of it. You're like, oh, geez.
I will try to gank him out.
DC 15.
Nine.
Yep. Any bonus?
I'm gonna struggle to grab him out, and then I'm gonna bonus action unclip.
Yeah, you are. I tried twice.
Hopefully that's could be used as a disengage to
Yeah, sure.
get my fucking ass out of here.
Yeah. Are you going
Sorry.
back up? Are you unclipping from both sides?
Just his side. No, I'm staying attached to the ceiling.
All right, so are you climbing back into the sky?
Yeah, I'll disengage and go back up.
Sure. Doc, you're up.
I'm gonna pull a small pouch out of my pocket
It was a good effort.
containing a white powder, and I'm gonna snort it.
Yep.
It's going right up the nose, and I'm going to distance spell a cantrip guidance to Ivan. Is it Ivan?
Yep.
Ivan. I'm gonna distance spell guidance Ivan. So
Awesome.
what this looks like is I snort some powder and I just blast him with my soaker with
So
invigorating coating.
Blast him.
It makes him slippery, so hopefully he can.
Sure, yeah, you're
out.
greasing him up.
I'm greasing him up from a distance,
It's like Gracie Roundup. This thing's a nightmare.
and then I guess I'm gonna bonus action healing word him because I can do a cantrip and a spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll bonus action.
As long as the
healing word
distance
him.
spell thing wasn't a bonus action, yeah.
It's just a thing.
Cool.
So that is 7 more health for Ivan, and that's my turn.
Awesome. August, you're up.
I'll take another stab at it.
Swing away. 13.
13. All right.
15 AC. Anything else?
Yeah, bonus action. I will also throw I'll do a second level healing word on our cleric friend here.
Dang, everybody's coming together
Yeah,
with the new
so much
friend.
healing now.
This is
13
the path
healing?
of friendship.
Literally.
I can fight!
All right, Slime B's going up. I said he was going around the horn, so he will. He's going for August.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, I rolled 19 to hit.
Owl silvery barbs that one.
18 to hit.
Oh.
We got a 18 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Second
It
attack.
hurts.
Oh no.
26 to hit.
Oh shit.
My God, dude, these things are fucking rough.
13 bludgeoning damage.
I am out like
You're
a light.
sucked in. If he hits you with both, you get sucked in.
Oh.
So
Not
now
another one.
Elias, he's got one member of the party inside of him. He tried to get Cedal and failed. He turned and grabbed August and sucked him in.
Yeah. Also, fairy fire's gone.
Fairy fire's
Yeah.
gone.
Don't worry, guys. We have
and-
rage. We still have advantage.
Don't worry.
So you were down.
He's
Yeah,
down.
I'm
He's
down.
now the
Yeah,
second
okay.
engulfed member in the goose.
We got 2 people in there.
He's collecting. Elias is up.
Why are we still fighting grass ball?
Because you're not doing enough damage.
Let's see.
We could have just kited these bitches around. Oh, you give me 20 minutes from the ceiling, guys.
I'll go ahead and cast a level 2 chromatic orb. No launch lightning at him. 15 a hit.
15 hits.
For 15 points of lightning.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
He's looking rough.
Alright, get him out of there, Cita, will you?
Ivan's you're up. You got a friend in there, although you're probably not touching. That maybe occasionally you guys
You don't know him that
Hey,
well.
A little foot to foot,
Yeah.
a little boot to
You're
butt.
like, what's that? And then your friend's unconscious hand like drags across.
Get out of there.
I think I'm gonna smack him with my mace.
Light Thunder demands blood and not running.
19 to hit
19 hits?
for 11 or 9 points of bludgeoning.
Yep.
I
Any bonus?
thought I had an unarmed as a bonus. I do not.
Do you have an unarmed? You got a shield and a mace.
Yeah, like a shield bash, but I don't. Yeah. No, that'll be it for my turn.
Cedal, you're up. 2 friends in the goop. Not a goop, the moss ball.
I will just keep focusing on damage.
Did you use the
Roll it.
guidance?
No more advantage.
Ivan?
Well,
Did you use guidance?
You're right. I don't get it from rage.
He hit.
Okay.
Oh, 14. Not gonna do
14
it.
misses. Bonus?
No, I don't really have any bonus action.
All right.
Vic, bring it down!
But wait, hang on. Do I keep rage if I've tried to make? I gotta make
Yeah,
it.
you have to
yeah.
attack. Yeah, you're good. You did
Just
it.
Okay.
Yep. You don't have to hit. You just have to swing.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Vic, from the ceiling.
From the ceiling, I will steady aim and 22 hits. Or not bad, but not great. 12 piercing damage.
12. All right. Doc.
This is bad, okay?
Yep.
I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna go into my healer's kit. I'm gonna pull out a syringe of adrenochrome, and it's going straight into August's heart.
I think this is a medicine check with disadvantage due to the nature of him being engulfed in a moss monster.
You're gonna miss and heal
Feels
the
fair,
moss
feels
monster.
fair.
It feels fair for a medicine check when you're trying to jab somebody. Is it just a 10? What do you do with the...
I'm thinking. Hang on.
He's rifling through that medicine pack. He's like, shit.
I still have my pouch of powder out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do another bump,
sure.
and
Wouldn't be combat without it.
no, it wouldn't. It really
Woo!
wouldn't. Never mind. That's not gonna help me out here. Okay. Wait, no, it will. So I will do a bump. I will
Sure.
bonus action guide myself.
Okay.
And then roll the medicine check with disadvantage. Correct?
Yep.
So disadvantage is a 5.
I don't think that works. I'm not super familiar with the new medicine kit, but I think it's 10, right?
Plus a 1 is 6.
Sure.
Let me look at the medicine.
I think it's like a 10, right? It's like a DC 10.
To stabilize, yeah.
To stabilize. I'm not familiar with the new tool.
The kit is a leather pouch containing bandages, salves, and splints. The kit has 10 uses. As an action, you can spend 1 use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a medicine check. And plus, with my healer feat, I can heal him.
All right. I think the situation, instead of disadvantage, calls for a raw medicine check, since it's not an easy situation. So I think giving it for free feels, I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess it's a tool. So you got to roll for it to work. Since you can't give disadvantage to it, you just have to beat a 10 medicine. So just roll a straight roll. You still have your guidance.
I'm trying to find healer. When you use a healer's kit, regains 1 HP. As an action, you can spend a use. Okay. So just straight roll his.
It's a check to see if you can apply it in the situation where it's
so
gonna
medicine
be. Yep.
Is an 8.
DC 10. You still have your guidance, so roll your guidance. There you
11.
go. All right, he's up. You get 1 health is what it gets you to.
Without spending an action. As an action, you can spend 1 use of a healer's kit to tend to a creature and restore 1d6 plus 4.
All right, so roll that.
I'm gonna roll 1d6. That's a 2 plus 4 is 6. You are up, my good
take
sir.
And you wake up from that needle in your leg or calf or wherever you
It's
put
in
it.
his
Probably
heart.
a butt cheek.
It's right.
So the needle's sticking out of your chest still, and you just lock eyes with Doc as he's like coked out, like ah.
Yeah, I'm coked out. Now you're coked out. We're both fucking zooted.
We're here, brother.
That's my turn. That's my
As
whole
you
movement.
as
That's
you
everything.
come to make a DC.
You're
50
here, I'm here, we're all here.
DC 50 con save, August.
Con save.
Make it.
11.
Fucking
11. Take a level of exhaustion.
Alrighty.
Those are terrible.
Exhaustion didn't change with the new rules, did it?
I don't think so.
Still sucks.
It does still suck.
bad.
That's
Well, the other one,
constant.
like level 1 was like fine, and then
Yeah,
level
level
2
one's not
was
bad.
like truly started being everything's bad.
Level 3's horrible.
Yeah, it gets
Level
really-
6, so you just don't come back.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
dead.
All right, so that's the start of your turn. You still have your full turn. But some of your life energy gets sucked into the moss, and it grows ever slightly brighter.
Okay, what can I do? What can I do?
You're in there. You're restrained.
You should probably get the fuck out, okay?
Yeah. I'll use my action.
Oh, your attack rolls have disadvantage. Well, I didn't read that. No worries.
I use my action to disengage.
It is different.
You have to
Exhaustion?
succeed on a DC 15
grapple.
grapple check. Yeah.
Exhaustion is different.
What does 1 do now?
So all of your D20 tests are affected. Your speed is reduced.
What?
But so your D20s are 2 times your exhaustion level reduced. And then your speed is reduced by 5
flat.
times your exhaustion level. And then at 6 you
Well-
die.
Yeah. So this roll,
6
whatever
you
you roll
did.
for the grapple, you're going to subtract 2 because your exhaustion from the
Okay.
check.
Alrighty.
DC is 15.
I'm out of blow. I can't help.
Oh,
anymore.
31.
A dirty one. You're in there, man.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, the thing about you is you're in there. And Slimebee's up. Our sweet boy Slimebee.
Can I have
And,
bonus action?
You can, yeah. You're
I'll-
entitled to a bonus action.
Power kill.
I'll give a bardic to Siddle, since he's probably the only one I can see, and there's no more fairy fire. So,
I did just plunge a
Sure.
syringe into your
Yeah,
chest,
you can
but-
see everybody in there. I don't see him as like a totally opaque moss thing. It looks like you're under a blanket of moss. Like Frodo inside the web of Shelob.
Just give it to him though. I'm not saying you
Anyways,
should give it to me.
Doc ran up, and there's a new target.
There's gonna be 3 people in this fucking moss.
And the
Natural
10th health he
natural
gets
one of the first
2.
attack. Natural 1. Second attack,
And crit.
24 to hit.
To whom?
To you.
You! But you don't
Oh,
get sucked in
me?
because the first one missed.
The first one missed, so you can't get sucked in. He rolled a 1 and a 2 on damage, so 8 bludgeoning damage as a tentacle kind of glancing blows you.
It rolled a 1
8
and a
damage
2
to
and it
me.
did 8? Fuck.
Yeah, man. He does 2d10 plus 5.
Fuck.
That's why he
Oh,
rocked
okay.
mine
That's why he
and
moves
August's
it 5
Yeah.
feet.
Oh, Robin.
It sounds just like my wife, and it's like her too.
Chapter 4, we got issues.
Holy shit.
That's great.
Chapter 4, and we got
Chapter
issues.
4.
When she hits back.
Is
Read
it
all about
okay to hit her back?
Wow.
Elias's turn.
Yes.
Connor, that's coming up in court.
We'll do level 1 chromatic orb.
No, it's gonna be. Oh, who's the comedian? I'm like, I know it's Lucy K.
Sure.
I know it's wrong to
22
hit a
to
woman,
hit
Hits. Lucy K's
For-
got a great
but if you
pull.
walk
max
in
damage
and you see her.
24 points of lightning damage.
24.
Yeah.
How do you want to kill this
Hell
grass
yeah.
mob?
I'm just like kind of sighing, like, why are we struggling with grass right now? And I kind of just like let this orb out, and it just like fries it, and it kind of just dries it out.
Oh, it like crosses. It's like a steel wool getting lit by like
Yeah,
a
just,
9-volt battery.
exactly.
Just like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and combat ends. You guys have successfully killed the cave moss. Yeah,
I'd say technically. maybe
we're
not
late, so I think
successfully.
we just fade out here.
I think
Yep,
so.
Yep.
Good night, everyone.
After that,
Adios, amigos.
I
Thank
didn't
you.
think it was gonna
Thank
be that hard because I glanced over and I was like, "Oh, he's got some immunities," and it didn't cross my mind that it's a perfect set of immunities for this party.
Yes. like,
That's so funny.